we got a real special guest for y'all. After Dark Show, episode 1. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise.
What's up, girl?
The beautiful, the talented, the sexy, the diva, Miss Marquita Teller, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't forget her. Y'all was back and shady. I ain't trying to have you. Y'all was trying to have me back.
No, we had to make a couple rounds. You know we're gonna get right back.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome back to the show. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. We got our libations. You know what I mean? It's good energy, positive vibes. You know what I mean?
That's a good word, libations.
Yes. It's good. It's always good.
I like that word. Tell the people who you are, where they can follow you, and your relationship status.
Why every time I got to my relationship status?
Just listen.
Alright, so what's up? I'm Marquita. If y'all from Trenton, hopefully y'all know who I am. Born and raised in Trenton. If you want to follow my social media, it's at the Beat Lash Co. If you want to follow my clothing line, it's at Gun and Grace. On IG, it's the same for Facebook. The Beat Lash Co. on Facebook. Gun and Grace on Facebook as well, or you could just follow me, Marquita Taylor. I go live every now and then. I used to go live a lot, but But outside of that, just me,
Yep.
doing what I do.
You already know.
Get into this bag.
Now, I think you left off your relationship status. Go ahead. I think you forgot one. Go ahead.
I'm seeing someone.
Okay, you
I'm
seeing someone right now.
I'm seeing someone right now.
How long y'all been seeing each other?
It's fairly new.
Okay.
Like 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fairly new, 3 months.
We'll take that.
Dating. Getting to know each other. So y'all gonna take that?
Yeah, so
Take that.
seeing each other, that's a term.
No, I'm saying we're not official or nothing, like we're dating, we're getting to know each other, but we having fun. You know what I mean?
One time I was dating a girl, it was like maybe 2 weeks in, and she wanted to go through my phone.
Oh,
And I'm like, yeah, we're not in a relationship like that. She's like, what do you mean like that? What does like that mean? Like
well, Young Miami say, we go together. You see that things like we go together. She said, yeah, real bad. But Young Miami said she dating too. So
Let me ask you something. So, when you seeing someone, is that y'all going together? Or
no, we're not official. I'm just, I'm seeing someone I'm dating. I'm getting to know them better. You know what I mean? They're getting to know me better.
Can you be seeing someone without sex though? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can be seeing someone without sex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you be dating someone without sex?
Yeah, dating is dating. I think black people are the only ones that really tag that lump dating into a person having sex with somebody else. Like, you go around to other races, white people and things like that, dating is dating. Dating, going out, getting to know, go to dinner, maybe go to a show, maybe go, you know what I'm saying? Y'all getting to know each other. I'm not saying that sex is not a part of dating, but I'm just saying you can date someone without having to have sex.
That's for both sexes, man and female.
Yeah.
Like, so a man just dating a girl, going out to eat, movies,
What's wrong with
dinner,
that,
put her on front row seats at the Nets game.
What's wrong with that though?
Little
It
helicopter
ain't
tour
tricking if you
around the
got
city.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Just no
It
fucking.
ain't tricking if you got it.
Okay. Interesting.
Cheers
Cheers
to
to that.
I want to ask
Cheers.
you
You
something.
know what I mean?
I'm
I'm not saying that don't come, you know what I mean? Some people do. Some people might get into it, but that doesn't necessarily have to be that, you know what I'm saying? Just because a nigga spend money on you.
When seeing someone, is that exclusive or is that I'm seeing you?
Well, I'm dating. I'm dating, you know?
Okay.
I'm getting to know them better. So, no, we're not exclusive.
Okay.
We're not exclusive yet.
Yeah.
I'm dating. I'm getting to know them better. That's all,
So basically, you can be like dating someone,
They can
probably
be-
sleeping with someone else.
It can. That's possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's possible. that people can date. That's
And
dating.
it's fair though. It's all fair.
It's all fair. I feel like it's all fair until y'all establish, which, you know what I mean, with the situation. If we dating and getting to know each other, then, you know what I'm saying, that's what we doing. And I can't
until
pin him down. Yeah, till we say, like, we exclusive, we together, we dating.
Established come with a verbal, like,
that's a commitment, yeah, like,
contract, basically.
Yeah,
like
that's
a verbal
something we gotta,
agreement.
yeah, that's something we both gotta, you know what I mean, agree to. That's, you know what I mean? But I can't put no expectations on him. Saying that he only dating me, you know what I'm saying? I can't, because we didn't have that conversation yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's fair, right?
I like that. We gotta set
fair
up some
exchange?
strict terms, because sometimes
yeah, fair exchange
it
no
get
boundary.
loose.
Yeah.
It get loose. Like, you can be dating someone or seeing someone for a long time, and then they find out you sleeping with someone, they going off as if y'all married, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta have these conversations with people. Like, don't make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, oh, it's all about you, it's this and that and this and that. I mean, that could be true. Like, that person could be dating other people and you may just be dating that person. It just depends on the situation. But, you know, when you have a clear understanding, and I mean, nothing can be misconstrued.
Yeah.
And I mean, if we ain't say that we official, then we ain't official.
Yeah.
That's it. Shit. You don't assume nothing, make it assume something, you make an ass out of yourself. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
So
And Mula, are you dating anyone right now?
right now, I'm not currently dating anyone. Honestly.
You dating yourself? Ain't nothing wrong with dating yourself, treating yourself good.
I have potential women that I will be dating. You feel me? Right now, but there's nobody that I'm dating currently that I'm like, all right, I'm actively taking this woman out on dates,
Okay.
trying to score it.
Is there a reason why? You getting yourself together? I mean, I'm putting move out high school. You ain't sending yourself
Sometimes
together.
things don't work out. You gotta end things. You feel me?
So you just taking time for yourself.
I just went through a couple of those where it's just like, whoa, maybe she has me confused.
She had you fucked up.
Yeah, maybe she got me confused. You
Yeah.
feel me? I just went through a couple of those back-to-back situations. So
Yeah.
Nah, that shit get tiring though. I feel with more like
it happens though.
Yeah, it do happen. It definitely gets tiring though, like being disappointed, you know what I mean? You be thinking it's, you know what I'm saying? You might think you, like you said, y'all in a good place and then some shit pop off, you be like, nah, maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most of the time, that type of shit comes from out of left field. I feel like
You do?
yeah, it's just like, whoa.
I don't feel like nothing comes out of left field though.
You go every day, you
I
try
don't feel
this.
like that. I feel like the signs were always there. You just ignored them. Maybe you didn't think it was a big deal at the time because, you know what I mean, you was liking this person and feeling them. But they gave you they sent their little warning shots a couple of times. You just probably was like,
Red
you know what I mean?
flags was good.
They was there. You know what I'm saying? You just, when you like a person, sometimes you ignore those things.
Yeah.
That's why, you know what I mean, what I've learned with those different things is that learning discernment.
Here we go.
Listen, discernment.
Okay.
Nah, for real, discernment is
Tell
knowing
people
what's
about discernment.
discernment is knowing what's for you and what's not for you and being okay with that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like Moolah might have thought that shit, she was the one, she was good. They might have been rocking hard.
Yeah.
But once the bitch show you who they is, you gotta have discernment to be like, this ain't for me. Or you might want to rock out with that person. But once a person show you their hand, that's up to you what you gonna do. Cause after that, if they show you their hand and you go back, that's on you after that. Anything they give you after that is on you. So you gotta learn discernment to be like, you know what I mean? Nah, this ain't for me. This ain't the life God want me to live.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So like if you go in his crib or something like that, and it's dirty or something like that.
Here go be.
I was gonna give you levels though, where it be like, what can you? Because a lot of things cannot be for you, but you have to compromise to make a relationship
What you
work.
mean if I go in his crib and it's dirty? Nah, that's gonna be a turn off.
So it's going like you had discernment, like this ain't for me.
Nah, it's gonna be a turn off, and I might be like, I will look at you differently.
So
you don't think you can come in there and maybe that's the area you can add to, like
add to?
Yeah.
To where it's like, whoa.
At this
This
age,
the only thing
Yeah,
is
it's like yin and yang. You know the yin and yang like in one way.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna ask a nigga all that, like how dirty though? Like y'all trying to understand the levels of dirt. Pissy, hell no. Hell no. Nah, cut it, hell no. No. Pissy, nah. It's a no, yes, gunshots, select the rewind, pow, fuck that, hell no.
You like
nah. I'm a burn sage, but nah, pissy is that's not. No.
Sage can bring that back though. No, everybody know that.
No. Sage does nothing but clear energy. If you dirty, you dirty.
You can bleach the walls though.
Nah. Bleach breaks energy.
All right. So that's so discerning. Be like, this not for me. Like,
that's not for me. If something turn me off, I ain't gonna try to make it work. Like I ain't gonna try to cause beeb at this point I am. You know, black women don't usually tell the age and stuff. But I'm 42 years old. Like, I ain't in the business of doing all that shit right now.
But you got zero tolerance?
Not zero. I'm not going to say I have zero tolerance, but I'm going to just say, like, you feel me? I mean, it's just some shit I'm just going to deal with, some shit I'm just not. I really ain't trying to deal with too much, though, honestly. I ain't even going to hold you. I'm just not.
What are you not trying to deal with?
The bullshit.
What do you mean?
I mean, I just want somebody that really just has they self, like I said, together. Like, in a sense of, like, emotionally together. Like I said, at this when you younger, you don't be thinking about stuff like that. Like, I'm trying to make sure you emotionally stable. Mm-hmm. What's your family dynamics? What's your relationship with your baby mom? You got unhealed father issues, unhealed mother issues. Like, I need to know these types of things.
So is this.
What?
Give us your five. Give us your 5 characteristics of your ideal man.
My ideal man, okay. One.
Give me the salary. I want the salary.
Salary don't really matter.
I want the salary to be one of them.
Or what they make don't matter.
Nah, because you don't have to be like salary is not like you don't have to be no 6-figure nigga. Like I'm not saying
how
that.
Much do you have to make? All right, well give me that before you give me the 5. Give me the salary.
You have to be able to just take care and handle your business.
$30,000 a year.
30,000. I mean, most people can't even live off 30,000.
Well, say something. Why so hard?
I'm saying at least 50.
Like, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, 50. I ain't saying you gotta be no 6-figure nigga. I'm just saying you gotta be able to handle your business. Yeah. That's all I care about. Handle your business. Like I don't want, you know what I'm saying? That's all business. Like if you want child support, make sure that business handled too. I want you to handle all business.
So 50 in child support is cool.
50 if they want child support. I mean, sometimes that's just like that's the inevitable. You know what I mean? You don't just because you want child support don't necessarily mean. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you're a bad person or a bad father. Sometimes people just, good people on child support just because they mad. Because they don't want to be with them no more.
We got Alicia in the building.
Hey, y'all, listen, we want to welcome Alicia to the show, the World Takes Podcast, man. Make some noise.
Yeah. Huh? Nice setup. Speak to one. Go ahead.
I said it's real professional looking.
You want something to drink?
To the mic. Talking to the mic, baby.
This the mic?
That's the mic right there. Talking to that. Listen, After Dark Show, episode 1. We got Alicia in here. We got Marquita in here. Alicia, what we gonna have you do right now since you just joined? You gonna tell the people who you are, where they can follow you at on Instagram, and you gonna tell them your relationship status. Is you single or is you taken? Go ahead right now.
My business. I'm Alicia. Y'all can follow me on follow my business _Chromes. Number 4 Chromes, okay? Subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Chromes Way. I'm a tarot reader.
Spell it for me. What's the Chromes?
CRONEZ.
CRONEZ.
Chromes. Number 4 Chromes on Instagram and The Chromes Way on Instagram. I mean, YouTube.
YouTube. Make some noise for that, y'all.
Welcome.
What's your relationship status?
Single.
Okay, ready to make?
Alright, makes sense.
I don't know
Are
about
you
that, but I'm
dating? Are
single.
you seeing someone?
I mean, no.
Oh, word? Okay. See, my theory is somebody always seeing somebody. That's what I mean. Like, even the idea of them little terminologies, but I want to take it easy. But I think somebody always seeing
Not
somebody.
always seeing somebody.
What do you mean by
That's
that?
that's a
not.
tragedy. That's a
not.
tragedy, though.
I'm
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that, though?
What I mean by what?
Like
I'm not
nobody
seeing
gave you
nobody.
a good morning, beautiful.
Listen,
Oh,
I'm not
here we
seeing
go.
nobody.
Good morning,
She said, "Listen."
I'm not seeing nobody.
Y'all be
I'm
getting
just
another
saying.
text on for the person you want it from.
I'm single.
Oh, word? Oh, that's how you eliminate whether you're seeing somebody or not, or like if you going out on dates with somebody, they treating you out to dinner, but you ain't really the person you really wanted from.
Nah,
it
but
don't count as dating.
niggas try to keep chicks in rotation just so they can try to keep chicks like in their arm reach. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's
let me
facts. That's big facts.
yeah, let me not
You don't
fall
stay in a
off her
rotation?
mind.
No.
You know what I mean? Let me not fall off off her radar.
Yeah.
So they send them little good morning texts to try to stay in or whatever. You know?
Now, Future said, if I hit you once,
That nigga
you are
toxic.
part of my collection.
That
You
nigga
don't
toxic.
agree with that?
No. That don't apply to me. I'm never a part of nobody's collection.
Even if they hit you once.
I'm never a part of nobody. They might try to
That
think.
nigga toxic.
Hey,
They
Moolah.
already know.
Hey, Moolah, you hit a
No,
girl
I don't
once
do
and
that.
she
I
part
don't
of
do
your
exes. That's what I be telling people when I be because I read cards, I read energy. It's like, you don't be wanting to be with people that you ain't with no more from your past. That's lingering energy, and they blocking. You know, they blocking people from getting to you. So I don't fool with no exes, none of that. Like
You out the door.
She don't spin the block. She
Huh?
cutting them cords. She don't spin the block. She cutting them
But
cords.
you is part of that collection, though.
No,
Yeah.
no.
You is.
I'm never a part of a
Yeah.
collection.
Listen, once I fucking with
What
you,
collection?
dead to me.
That collection.
You start
that's
to
like
question your own existence when I
But
start.
why would you? All right, listen. We all living, right?
Right.
We all having fun. We all enjoying experiences. Experiences might not last forever.
Yeah.
It's a saying, a reason to seize
Season
in
a lifetime,
right?
You better know it.
But why would you ever regret an experience?
Who said I regret it? I don't. That's what I'm
Sometimes
So
you
saying.
you was a part of the collection, though.
Sometimes you gotta.
I'm not a part of nobody's collection. Why are you saying that?
Man, I ain't
What
trying
do
to
that
do
mean?
what you're talking about. That nigga toxic.
What do that mean? Part of a collection?
All right.
Like a part of somebody's roster? No.
Did you not hear the song?
No, I we ain't hear this song. Who's some
No.
Future?
It's the
Nah.
weekend and future.
Future.
No. I haven't heard.
Future toxic as hell. I ain't listening to none of that.
Yeah. What's the line? Just
What
what
makes
Future
Future,
said.
what make Future toxic?
That's
though?
law.
Like why? If
Nah,
he's so
he
toxic,
is
why these
law.
girls want to have his
That's
baby?
Yo, he be on some other shit.
Why these girls
No,
want to
that's
have
not
his
true.
baby?
Like people don't know.
For the money.
No.
What money come with that?
I don't be a part of
What
nobody's
the hell
collection.
you mean? For the money.
They
I
don't
think
want-
Sierra
Are
really up
people a
to
part
try.
of your collection?
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly. but
Okay.
Possibly.
People is a
What
part
I'm
of your
saying is
collection.
I don't
You're
do,
a part
you know,
of my
people would have like friends and they be with them people for a year. I don't do stuff like that. That's messy and it's lingering energy. Nah.
So
You gotta cut
break it
the ties,
down to
some
me.
soul ties.
You bring up the soul ties.
You know that.
All right, break it down for me. Like, what is a soul tie? What is that?
You want me to break it down?
Yeah.
When you're energetically still connected to someone. So, but it don't just be that you're energetically connected to that person. You kind of sometimes you're energetically connected to people that they dealt with. Because when you sleep with somebody, you take on somebody's energy, whether you realize it or not. So if you slept with 30 bitches, it's possibly when they come on, you took a little bit of their soul
Right.
when you had sex with them. So then if you come and meet me and we have sex, I'm taking on your energy, possibly their energy as well. That's why people need to really be careful about who they share their energy, their body with. Your body is a temple, and people don't really you don't realize these things when you're younger. You just think you're young, having fun. You know what I mean? Having a good fucking time. But that shit stick with you.
Yeah. for
So
sure.
you gotta and then you don't realize it. And it might just be one cheek that you like, damn, why I can't get over her.
Yeah,
sure.
Why I'm still thinking about her.
Soul tie.
See, as
That's
a
a
lot,
soul tie.
like me, when I add my logic to it, I'm thinking the more energy, the better.
Nah,
The more
definitely
people
not.
you deal with?
You just gonna have
No,
a
the
bunch
more
of
energy,
chaos.
like
No.
if you can
No,
collect
that will weigh you down. And it
a
blocks
piece
you.
of a bunch of people, like imagine you can have a piece of damn near everybody
But
in the
all
world.
energy is not
Like,
good
and you-
energy.
Like if it's like a anime movie, a cartoon or something like
You
that.
want to be the Hulk?
Yeah,
bring
you
the
wanna
bust
be
out
the
your
Energy
shirt.
create blocks though. No.
Not all energy is good energy.
Even bad,
Like
good
more
energy.
energy.
Like,
Nah,
Stuff
not
like
even
that.
bad energy. You don't want bad energy. You don't want bad energy.
One thing
That's just-
I'll
I don't
say-
say the rings though. The rings, you can do mad shit. Like you
What
just want it's just
rings?
certain things. Like I know, like more indigenous beliefs and stuff like that. They eat people and stuff like that to get more of their energy and stuff like that. Like,
Oh, okay. Well,
That's something completely.
well, they doing a ritual,
the more energy, the better.
but
is
they
basically
know
what
you
I'm
doing
thinking.
a ritual by you just like entertaining different people and just keeping them like on your roster or whatever. Like you blocking yourself from what you really want.
Not even
Okay.
that. You spreading yourself thin.
You
Like
blocking
you can't like one like I posted a video on my IG and I had to let people know like everybody not you shouldn't feel like everybody should be privy to your energy. Like people should feel like it's a blessing to be the fuck around. Like it's a privilege to fuck with me. You feel me? It's a privilege to sit at the table with me. It's a privilege to breathe the same fucking air that I breathe. Everybody should feel like that because everybody shouldn't have access to you.
Right.
When people have access to you, that means you know what I mean. You make yourself more accessible to any type of thing, like anything. Their energy, psychic attacks, just being in your type of your space. Like nah, like everybody ain't meant to experience you.
Definitely, and that's why I don't be on nobody's roster.
So you just maintain your energy.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna come back to that in a sense.
Let's come back.
Yeah,
Incredible
come
Hulk.
back, yeah.
Let me ask you something though. Like, if you are dating someone, is there a minimum income or salary they should make?
I don't want nobody that's a bum. Like who want a bum?
Like, what's a bum though? Like, say if they make $50,000 a year, is that that's no
No,
good?
I mean I don't know. I'm not young, so I don't want nobody making. I'd rather somebody making like some money,
Like what?
6 figures at least.
Like 100,000 a year?
I mean, yeah, 6 figures.
All right, okay, that's fair.
Okay.
But I feel like that because like when I was working full time, when I was working my job, I was making that. So
You was making 6 figures?
yeah.
Was it hard to get to that point? Like everybody, your
No.
friends and family was making that?
No, it wasn't hard. I was just on my job for that amount of years, and I just started making that. But I feel like somebody at least 6 figures, like because it's expensive to live out here.
Yeah.
And then I feel like, see, my message is with my brand is to like basically for women to raise their standards, because when women raise their standards and have like standards high like men, if they really want them, they gonna raise their standards too. So it's really up to the women to raise our standards and set, you know, a minimum or whatever, because the men gonna rise to the occasion regardless if they want you.
You gotta vibe higher. I would
Right.
say you gotta vibrate higher. If you gotta vibrate so high that people without pure intentions can touch you. So if you ain't vibing on my level, you can't even reach me. The fuck with me to even try to talk to me. You gotta vibrate higher. If you a low vibrational person, you're gonna attract a low vibrational person. You're gonna attract a broken person.
Yeah.
And if that's not what you want, then you gotta fix yourself and vibe higher.
Yeah.
Just to be clear though, both you girls have dealt with somebody who not making that much money though,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
definitely.
Yeah.
So y'all
Come on,
already
we black. We from the
Y'all threw it on
ride or
them.
die.
Y'all threw it on
We
them.
with a person that don't have
you
nothing.
threw it back.
Like,
on them.
when I ain't know no better.
Just to be clear.
When I ain't know no better, yeah, that was when I had that mentality of holding a nigga down type shit. I would
You know
never
what I
do
mean?
that
When you
again.
broke
So
in.
now, just to be clear, now the guy who making 6 figures now, you know that's like maybe 15 to 20% of
No, it's
American
not. I don't know why they
population.
be doing that with them statistics. Like, it's people out here, black people, my co-workers. So I don't think that they had them in that percentile rate. No, they
But
didn't.
they do have percentile rates
They
based
do
on
have
income in
them, but
America.
I
It's
feel
not a
like
myth for
by-
nothing like that.
Yeah, they do have them, but I just feel like them numbers
6 figures,
ain't
like
all.
people make 6 figures.
Yeah, but them numbers ain't all accurate. Like a lot of people is making decent money. Okay, it's black dudes that's making that amount of money.
No, I'm not
gotta
saying
be
it's
no
not.
650
I'm not
nigga.
As
saying
long
it's
as you're
not.
making me happy and
I'm saying-
and we enjoying ourselves.
I'm saying once he come across you, right, and you got all these, or you got a couple of low vibe energy
Low vibration.
grossers. You feel me? Gross.
What, nigga? Use the term
What?
correctly.
What you trying
I
to say?
just put it all in the
Yes, you just.
What you trying to say?
the grocers.
What you trying to say?
Just because you're a grocer don't necessarily mean you low vibrational.
Low
Low
grosses.
vibrational has to do with where you're at in life. If
Right,
you're broke,
but you got that energy in you. How they gonna come and take that energy in? Like you already got it in you. It's in you.
What you mean? What's in you?
Niggas, the niggas you was throwing it back on, who wasn't ambitious. You know what I
But
mean?
you take on their energy too. That's why it's good not to fuck with a motherfucker that's not on your level.
But
But
and
you-
then
it's
when we
already
that,
in
when
both
when
of y'all.
I
It's
was
hard for a nigga to elevate, but it's easy for somebody to bring you down.
No, but
You hear what
but
I'm saying,
if
though?
a
You hear
woman,
me,
like for me, for instance, like people will use somebody lower vibrational than me, they'll feed off of my energy. That's why I don't deal with people that don't make that amount of money, because they'll start glowing up and then my energy start diminishing. I start looking all crazy. No, hell no.
I don't feel like it, but I don't feel like
But you still got it in you though.
It's in me. It
Yeah.
ain't on me,
it's
baby.
in
It's in me.
everybody.
Yeah, you already
Everybody.
had this. That's why, to me, like women gotta be careful. Like you just can't be out here sleeping with people.
Yeah.
Because if you got them low vibe energies already in you, like a nigga who ambitious, he ain't gonna want no
Right,
parts
But
in you.
women technically,
And that's what you want, a
is
man that's
the-
ambitious.
women
You
is
want- it's
supposed
too
to
late.
make a man ambitious if they not. If they not.
A woman
So,
supposed
but
to
some
make a
women
man
just-
ambitious?
Yeah, they do. They are. Like women is the motivator, right?
Yeah, like what you would say, like get up off your ass.
No, it's just the energy, just the person wanting you to have. If they into you, they gonna want you to have. They gonna want y'all to be straight.
Yeah.
So they gonna if he ain't striving to do nothing, he don't really. That's what my thing. I be like, if he ain't striving to do nothing for a woman or to make himself better, he don't like you like that. And that's just straight up.
Okay.
you see, you basically saying if a nigga don't want to do better.
Yeah, if he don't want to have, he don't want you to have, especially if a man with you and he don't want you to have it, he don't want to see you do better.
Some dudes want a chick that's independent, like dependent on them. They don't want a chick that they only want a chick to do so much. Like they be intimidated of with a chick that really got some. I said some.
Yeah,
some.
but them the ones
You know what I
that
mean?
you
Some
don't
niggas
do.
want a chick that be able to have to depend on them because they feel like they can control the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, some men are like that. Not all
And it's
men.
women like
Intimidated
that.
is just that's a harsh word. Like you know what I
Hear
mean?
me out, y'all. Hear me out.
No, men.
All right, go ahead,
intimidated.
Moolah. We hear you out. Go ahead.
Men really be intimidated by women.
Go ahead, Moolah.
Men don't care what women do, what y'all got going on, how much money y'all make. We don't.
Real men don't.
No man does.
It's some men that do. It's some men
That's a
that
lie,
do. They
Moolah.
will run you down. Men, some
That's a
men,
lie,
they
Moolah.
look to see. Some men attach themselves to women that they know is like that, so they could try to like. Some men just know. They know that to try to feed off somebody's energy. It's vampires out here for real. Like they will try to feed off this woman energy. She'll be a go-getter, and they know that. Some men, but
Energy
some men,
vampires.
yeah,
Energy
but some men
vampires.
know that. They be like, I gotta give me this type
but
woman
rightfully
because she make me do this. I hear men say it all the time.
Rightfully
Like a
so.
woman
No,
who's
everybody
like
can
a
be. It's
go-getter?
not.
Yeah, like men be like the
Women be
Feed off
energy
that energy.
vampires too.
Like you ever
Your
like
friends
dealt
be-
with a dude, like a dude, he'd be a go getter and want a girl who a go getter. You saying?
Have I ever dealt with?
What are
people?
you saying? Like when they feed off your energy, they what type of
No,
dudes
like
are they?
he may not have like the drive like her, but
Oh.
he might be into her enough to like, okay, well I'm gonna go hard because she going hard. Like some men do that. Some men look for women to push them. Like some men will say that. Like I need a woman to push me to.
Some people need motivation.
Yeah.
See, I got a
I don't want no
different
nigga
theory
that
on
need to
that.
be motivated.
I got a different theory on
Yeah.
that.
What
Moolah,
is
you
your
got
theory?
anything to say
That's
about
feeding
that?
off
What's your
energy.
theory, Pete?
Huh?
What's your theory?
I feel like the guy ain't trying to push like the girls who choose. The girls actually they choose, right?
Right.
For like as for who's they dealing with or whatever, who they gonna open up to or whatever, right? So when y'all go and y'all decide to get a guy who ain't ambitious and you ambitious, that's because a lot of times when you guys deal with a guy who is ambitious, it doesn't really work out like that because you're so busy being ambitious and living like a man, a man in the sense to where a guy who really a man, it's clashes, not the yin and yang. It's like we two ambitious motherfuckers. You at work, I'm at work.
Well,
we gotta handle a situation. You want to take control. You ain't gonna let me take control. So you get a man who's a little less ambitious to where you can tell him like, listen, I got this. You
no,
feel me?
what it has to do with, it doesn't have to do with less ambition or more ambition. It has to do with masculine energy and feminine energy. So I read this book before. It's called Get Into I Do. Because I was on Clubhouse one day and they were just talking about dating and things of that nature, and they were saying about masculine and feminine energy, and the lady was on there and she was like, you know, how do I get out of being the masculine, because that's all I saw my mom do, that's all I saw my aunts do, that's all I really know. So how do I get more in touch with my feminine energy, whatever. So when I was listening to the book, because I was listening to the audio book, it has to say, like you said, kind of a masculine woman has to be with a feminine man. Not feminine like feminine, but he has feminine energy. He don't mind her going out and getting to her bag and stuff, and he might fall back a little bit, stay home with the kids and things like that. And a masculine man has to be with a feminine woman, someone who could, you know, not saying she don't have her own thing, but maybe fall back and just let her man lead. But I want to tell you 9 times out of 10, a lot of women want a man to lead, but a lot of men are not leaders.
I mean, in a sense, they're not leaders, but
what the hell you mean in a sense they not?
Because the expectations is high. Remember, she said raise the expectations, raise what
women
you
should raise their standards. So men
basically.
can, but everybody not gonna do that. It's women out there. It's women with the mindset that they want to control the relationship. Like, people have their different motives in whatever situations that they want to be in. I was just saying, me personally. I'm gonna be feminine and I want a masculine man. That's right.
Yeah, so like a nigga can't be on your path. A nigga gotta be on his path.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all something. What is y'all doing for these masculine men y'all seek?
What do you mean what are we doing? I'm loving and nurturing.
You loving and nurturing.
I'm loving and nurturing.
So as the masculine man that y'all seek, what can I expect? Like when I get up
you go to work
in the morning without you and go to work to provide for you and the family and the kids, what can I expect when I come home? Is that or done?
If you a good leader, you can expect whatever the fuck you want to expect. You want a meal, you want this house clean, you want whatever like that. But I'm still going to have my own things that I'm doing, you know, just to better myself as well. But if you my man, and you're leading, like, and you're effectively leading our family, and I know that you have the best interest of our family in hand, whatever you want, babe.
But
I don't have no problem with
my thing is, you have to, you gotta show these qualities well before that event. Like, you can't even see that from them. Like,
I show my qualities.
You can't wait till you start seeing these things
I
move,
show
and
my
then
qualities.
voila, look at me. I'm really a housewife, and I really like to cook and clean for you and serve you and rub your back. I really like that.
I show my
you feel me? And you can't do that a year
into
the
relationship
or something like that.
Like, it all depends on like your relationship.
When that masculine man come around, he realized that you got all these standards, and you realize like you coming like you the prize. Remember you said
women is the prize. Always.
So when the masculine man, these rare masculine men. No, keep it real.
Not rare.
Oh man, because I was about to.
There's a lot of black men that ain't
masculine,
but I don't think it's rare.
Okay.
But I don't have no problem with
But let's just be clear. Just be clear.
Do you think men is the prize?
If you find this masculine man that can lead, hold on. Let's be clear.
All right, go ahead.
Please, just be clear. The masculine man that can really lead.
Yeah.
6 figures. You feel me?
Okay.
In shape, handsome. Know what I mean? He gonna take care of you and your family. He gonna lead you.
He a prize too. I'm not saying he's not a prize neither, but bitch, why should I not feel like
he's
I'm
not
a
the prize?
Yeah, but somebody gotta be the prize.
The woman is always the prize. Like, when did men start wanting to be a prize? Like, they're not
he
the prize.
who finds a wife finds a good thing.
Yeah. Men are not the
that's
prize.
what I'm saying.
That's the thing with black men. They want to do just what black women do.
I'm not saying
she a prize. I'm a prize.
I don't want somebody.
I ain't going against what you said. I'm just saying,
bring life to the side except a woman. Like, period.
Let me say this right.
But something rare. What's more rare? What's more rare? Let's just be clear. Let's just be very clear right now.
Yes,
go ahead. We're gonna ask all three of y'all. We're gonna ask all three.
You talking all three of us?
All three. You hear me? What's more rare? A masculine male that's capable of leading, making 6 figures, in shape, handsome, competent, cool.
Who said they had
swaggy?
But okay.
You hear me? Mm-hmm. Or a beautiful woman. Start with you.
It's more
a beautiful woman that can cook clean for you. Know what I mean?
The guy is more.
All right, what about you?
I agree.
Black men.
So what about you?
Black men.
Even a black man.
No, only in black men is it rare.
All right.
Okay?
All right. So even I'm talking black men. I'm talking black men. So how so if something the more rare
you still not the prize.
qualities is how's that
Rare
not
commodities.
You're still not the prize.
Let me tell you.
And tune into the World Takes podcast. Y'all tell me.
You still
it's something that's more common.
You still doing what you
Y'all
need
just
to do for a woman. Ain't
bitch,
nobody
you
doing that
ain't
for you.
Y'all
Because
just-
everybody ain't me.
You said spread yourself
Everybody's
thin.
not
I'm
me.
using things y'all was
I ain't
saying.
talking about
Energies,
everybody's
spread
not me.
yourself thin. If it's a whole bunch of pretty women,
he's
it's
doing
spread
that
thin.
for a woman.
One
But
mic
guess
at a
he's
time,
doing that
bro.
for a woman's attention
Okay.
to get notice of a woman.
I
He's
can't speak for
doing
nobody.
he got that drive because he got a woman in mind, or he got it in his mind that he want a woman. He ain't doing all that just to do
You
it.
want an exceptional one.
He okay, but I'm just saying, you still not the prize though, and he know that.
I am a
Like, and he know that he not the prize, and he still and he want to take care of her.
If he find that exceptional
A
woman,
masculine man knows
But you
that.
know what? Why do it always gotta be like we could both be the fucking prize? I mean, in my eyes, I feel like we could both be the prize. That's like, you know, when they be saying like, they be like, oh, a nigga be like, I'm chasing you. I don't want a nigga to chase me, and I don't want to chase no nigga. No, it's not. I don't want a nigga to chase me. If you chasing me, that means that's what. Listen,
just to be clear,
listen.
you're not agreeing with
Let
that.
me
You
tell
don't
you
want a
something,
nigga to chase
because
you.
this is no. I don't want a
not
nigga to
chasing
chase me.
Yeah,
But guess what? I don't want a nigga to chase me. Why? Because if you chase me, bitch, I'm running away from you. I don't want you. If you chasing me, I don't want you. I don't want to chase no nigga.
That's facts.
Let's
That's
walk.
the game.
You
The
feel
game
me?
for the fellas out
Yeah,
there. Don't be chasing them.
Yeah, don't chase me.
Don't
I want.
chase
Guess
them.
what? And I don't want to
But-
chase you. Can we walk?
That's for the
Men
fellas.
actually
That's for the
wanna
fellas.
chase.
Yeah,
Like,
can we
period.
walk together?
Men
I want to be with
do
somebody
that.
like we can walk. I don't want to have to chase no nigga. And I don't want no nigga
Like,
chasing
how you
me.
think they here? They ran to that egg, so they going chase regardless. Like you
Well,
can
if
have
they
this
chasing
honor
me,
mentality,
you
like you don't want to,
You
but
gotta
they
chase me, I don't
naturally,
want you.
and that's why you'll see a man with somebody that is a bum because she ain't doing nothing. She doing a bare fucking minimum. And he wanted men naturally want to chase. Straight up, they want to chase.
They
That's
may
their
wanna-
beauty.
They may want to chase, but my thing is,
They
this,
naturally
like,
wanna
I don't.
chase.
That may be the key, but I don't want a nigga to chase me because if you chasing me, I don't want your way.
So you never had somebody chase you into
I've had
into
plenty of
girls?
niggas chase me.
Like they chase you and then you end up falling for them or something and you wasn't really off for them originally?
Nah, I mean, nah. Like
Never.
I feel like you said have never.
Hit the cap
Maybe.
button. She capping
No,
on
hold on.
my
I'm
man.
about to say. I'm thinking about your question.
Come on,
I'm
what
thinking
are you
about your
talking about?
question. So listen, right? Yeah, maybe in the past, but a nigga couldn't do that now. Maybe in the past, I'm not saying it's never happened in the past. We all them motherfucking probably done fuck with a
So you-
motherfucker we probably
see-
shouldn't have fucked with before.
Okay.
You feel me? We all them probably bitch we shouldn't have gave the time of day to. I'm not saying that's never happened because I'm evolved as a person, but now I don't want no nigga to chase me.
See, in theory for me though, that's when the remember I said it like clash with like when you get like this man who was in the lead.
What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay, I was about to say you got to be a masculine sign because
You-
masculine sign. Some
You-
people just like me.
You at the point where it's just like a man can't even be a man with you at this point.
You
know
said
what I
they
mean?
can't be a man?
Mm-mm.
Yes, they can.
They either gonna have to be like a less than man or a superhero. And then that's where you're gonna lose. That's where the heartbreak gonna come every time because niggas ain't really niggas ain't superheroes. Niggas be regular.
Niggas be regular.
That's
You
human.
was
What's regular?
Human. Not like
Everybody
all the,
actually
not all
sound-
the good shit on Instagram
So,
combined together.
Everybody's
You think
human.
you a prize?
Am I a prize?
Everybody's
to
supposed to
someone.
fucking think they're a prize.
I mean,
Shit,
yeah, to
I don't
someone.
think I'm a prize
Like
to-
when somebody is into someone,
I'm
I know
realistic.
inside they like, yeah,
I'm
they might feel
realistic.
like you're the prize, but overall, you think that you're a prize.
Listen, I'm realistic. Listen, hear me out. if it's somebody who's like, you know, drop dead gorgeous, or maybe got a lot of clout, has a lot of experience, like just at a higher level and stuff like that. Like say like a Riri, I don't think I could be a prize to Rihanna. You get me? But it's a lot of girls who right here in the city of Trenton, New Jersey. I know I'm a prize too. Like I know for a fact I'm a prize too. I done been curved by bitches in this town that I know for a fact I'm a prize too. You hear me?
Well, why you
like,
think
I'm
you was
a prize
curved
too.
then?
I'm what
So why you think you
want.
were curved
You know what I
then?
mean?
Why you
For
think you
some
were
people,
curved?
not for everybody, but
But why
a lot
you
of
think you were
people.
curved then?
Probably because it might be aesthetic value, or maybe they don't know me, clout, and stuff like that. It could be a lot. Women curve on the daily. That's what y'all do. Y'all done curved y'all husband 1,000 times. Let's be clear.
No,
know what I mean?
I don't think it was my husband, but I definitely
Over
curved
something
nigga.
superficial, or maybe y'all just wasn't in the mood that day. You feel me? Whatever it was, like y'all done curved y'all future husband 1,000 times. That's what y'all
I don't
do.
know,
So.
but I have curved niggas. I'm making.
But yeah, I definitely think I'm a prize. Like, I definitely think I'm a prize to a lot of people.
Only
like,
black.
That's good. I mean,
think-
everybody should feel like they a prize, though. Black everybody should feel like they a
What?
prize. You supposed to feel like I'm the shit.
What, I'm a prize?
Yeah.
I wanna say two
It's
things.
giving like
That's-
I want to do what you want to do.
I want to say.
What a woman should do? Women should do what I want to do.
No, it's giving like to me when I hear a man say I'm a prize. To me, it's giving you in competition with me.
I want to address that.
Go ahead,
I wanna
move
address
out.
that, man.
Go ahead, teek money.
Number one, the man is the prize.
Okay.
I said,
Iconic K said, no chasing, I wanted.
Iconic ass, that's my boo.
who that?
I wanted
That's
them
my
for
friend.
no games.
Your
People
boo?
play too many games, and
Yeah, my friend.
that's
What
why
you
a
say?
lot
What
of
she know
people
my
stay
friend.
single,
She my
dating
friend.
in the endless game. No one wins.
Hear me out, y'all.
That's my girl, Crystal.
Hear me out.
She
y'all.
said what? She don't want to chase.
She said no chasing neither.
She don't want nobody to chase her.
Yeah. That's Cat. You call Cat. We gonna start getting
Yeah,
guest Cat money.
Yeah, that's
1 second, man. 1 second. Hear
Yeah,
me
my
out.
bad.
Hear me out, y'all.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Which
Yeah.
y'all? What's the podcast?
Go ahead, Moolah Money.
The world takes part.
Go ahead, Moolah Money.
Listen, the man is the prize.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel me?
No, it's not. No, they not.
Hear
Sorry.
me out. Hear
Go
me
ahead.
out, though. Hear
Go
me
ahead,
out,
Moolah.
please.
Would you like?
The
Hold on.
woman's
Hold on.
value.
Before you go deep in, would you like another shot of De Leon? Get the De Leon and tell them that it's on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The
brother.
woman's value lies in her beauty. The man's value lies in what he brings to the table. The man is the prize. When we talk about providing roof over your head, bills paid, car to drive around, we talking about the man. When we're talking about the woman, we're talking about, oh, she look good when y'all go out. Which one is more valuable on
She
the
make you
scale?
look good. Women check for other men
Please,
to women.
please.
Like women bring more women to you. Like
As a woman, that's
Women,
what
so you don't think your
listen what
woman?
she
So
just
do you
said.
think your woman adds
Women
value
bring-
to you?
Women bring more women to you, right?
Yeah.
You want me fucking with other women while I'm fucking with you, right? That's what you want?
No, I'm asking you. do
That
you
is
feel
your
like-
right.
Why did she just
a
say
woman,
that?
a woman could see me and you out, and they might not know me, but they might have saw your face, but like, oh, she went on. Let me see what he about.
Oh no, niggas
They
don't
be
get
attracted
you want
to
me
women.
fucking
That's
with
social proof.
Yeah, like they be women. Listen,
That's true,
women
though.
draws.
That's true.
Women raise your value. Cause if you could be
That's true.
a lame, a nerd, and they'd be like, other women be like, well, why she with him?
Been
I'm
to.
gonna see, you know what I'm saying?
But that still don't
But
make you the
women
prize.
brings value.
That makes you the prize, though. Like, as the bed, though. Seriously.
No, how?
Think
Ain't
about-
nobody checking to see who I'm with. They checking to see who I'm with, but it's like they not checking for the dude. They looking at the female and like, oh, okay, because the female is
They
she
might not
co-signer.
even look at
She
you when
She a
I'm with you.
co-signer.
If I'm with
But
you,
what? They might
they
not
might
look
not
at you.
even look at
Oh, like
you.
they're not gonna look at me.
You?
Anybody.
Let
Anybody.
me
No,
tell you
I
something.
know for a fact.
Let me tell you
I
something.
Know
done,
for a fact
I done
what?
turned a lot of people. People will look at people. I done talked to dudes, and I know for a fact bitches will curve them until they be like, oh, she Oh, she talking to him? Oh, let me see what that's about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That means like, oh, this dude must be a prize though. That's the only sense of it. Yeah.
Because of
Like,
her.
this nigga really got some shit
Because
popping.
her. They
Exactly.
checking through me.
Exactly. Because because the
They
beautiful
checking
woman
through
is
me.
like a residual. It's like what a reward that you get for being a prize type of guy. You get what I'm saying? Like
No.
So she a trophy.
exactly. Like if you like a success, why you think all basketball players and NFL players, none of them dating fat ugly bitches? All of them dating baddies. Like you Google one right now who ain't got a baddie. You Google
Because they
one.
got money.
Cause they the prize. You get what I'm saying?
All
Like,
bitches don't be looking like daddies.
They
Them
don't,
women
they
ain't the
don't
prize,
think they
though.
the prize.
them women ain't the prize though.
Yes, they are. I bet you they
So you
taking
think
care
like
of them.
so just to be clear,
I
like,
bet you they taking care of them.
Nobody
So
tell me
who's the
what
prize?
I am, so I'm
Because they
kidding.
gonna take care of them.
When you say taking care of them, what are you talking about?
If you dating, y'all heard what what's his name? Tiana's husband said.
Iman Shumpert.
Okay.
What
he
He
say?
said he was like, because the girl was like, why you got a bum bitch around you? She ain't this. He was like, hold on. A real man don't care about none of that. We don't care what you make.
Yeah.
We don't care how. That's a real man.
All right, hear
And
me out.
he, like he
No,
said,
hear me
women
out.
is the prize.
it is. How is
What
that
do
don't
you
make sense?
women bring
What
to
don't
the
make sense? He
table?
take care of
So
home.
just-
and he is
all right.
Trying to say that.
So-
You trying to
so
say a woman
somebody
can't bring nothing to the table?
Swipe you off your feet at 18. You ain't gotta work. You ain't gotta fucking maybe not even cook, clean
Ain't
or
that a prize
nothing.
though?
All you gotta do is
Ain't that
get
a
dressed and
prize,
be a
though?
dog.
That's
the
a prize though.
So
Hold on, now.
Right?
Hold on.
All
I
right.
want to get back to what Moolah
so
said.
that would make you the prize. So if you take
Ball
care,
player paying.
if you get a man and you take care of a man, he ain't gotta do shit. But wake up in the morning. And be him. You take care of him, pay all his bills and everything. He's the prize?
No.
All right, that's the prize.
You said
What
me.
you talking about?
You said me though.
Hey, big.
You said
Hey,
me
What you
though.
talking about?
You said
Hold
me.
on, y'all.
But you said me.
He'll be a
My
loser.
bad. What you dropping your lines? You dropping your shots.
Nah,
Shots fired.
It's getting.
Y'all,
Nasty.
like, why do black
ahead.
men want to be the prize? That is so, like, y'all the only ones that want to be
Well,
the
nobody
prize.
can't tell me I'm not the prize. I already know I'm the
Y'all the
prize.
only ones that want to be the prize. No other
But
community
I don't
is
mind,
talking
like, I
about
want my dude to be a prize.
Niggas don't
too,
care
though.
about
Yeah,
being
to
a
me,
prize.
I want my dude to
to
be a
me,
prize
but-
too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
Nobody
will
else
be a
is talking
prize.
about
You just
that.
said you want to go get her. That's
You don't hear nobody else saying
that's what I'm
Take
saying. But
care
I'm
of
a prize
everything.
too, though. I'm a prize too. I guess. I am.
Okay.
I just want y'all to know that.
And then you heard what you said. He get the baddest one, right? Because he know.
Nah, but it's abundance of bad
What you
ones
say,
that
Moolah?
they get though. Don't
I
think
respect
like
what
this.
you're
Like,
saying.
don't think
Like,
like
you, though, like-
getting one baddie.
I'm not saying I don't think it has to be one though. That's my
But
thing.
whoever they get,
I don't feel like
Everybody
working.
got
I don't feel like it
baddies.
gotta be one. Like why we gotta choose?
It's a
Why
bunch
we
of
both
them.
can't be a fucking prize?
She ain't
It's a
working.
Why we
bunch of
can't
baddies.
both add value to each
It's
other?
a
I don't
bunch
know
of
why we
different
can't
stuff.
both be
It's
a
a bunch of
I'm not
prize.
from the South.
Well, you be down there.
I live down there.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know why we both
we
can't
both
be a
want to add
prize.
value to each other.
You not. Why is it? Why do you want to be it so bad?
Niggas don't care about
Who's
being
about?
on prizes.
I'm the provider. You
You
ain't-
want to be why?
What do you bring to the table?
I am the table.
Exactly.
You eating off my plate.
Exactly.
What you mean?
Dropping one of those bombs, shots fired.
Exactly,
Hey.
y'all. She is the table.
Yeah.
She is the
You already
table.
eating off my plate.
The most
This is called
cliche
Mother
answer.
Earth. You eating off the plate already.
Come on,
That's-
stop it, man. Stop it.
That's
Eating off the
women
plate
language.
already.
Eating off what plate?
Smash it.
Who brought you here?
You know how to cook?
You knock it
Who
right
brought
in.
you here?
I know how to cook.
You
You know how to cook?
I definitely do, but I mean that's
I know
not
how to
nothing
cook.
that I put out on Front Street when I
You
don't.
don't know how to
You
cook.
I
surprised
can
them.
cook good.
You don't know
I
how
know
to
how
I
cook.
cook really
You don't know
well.
how to cook.
Nah, I know
I
how to cook.
cook very well, and that's not nothing that
I know how to cook. I don't
advertise.
get no complaint.
I don't advertise that either.
Well, actually,
Y'all
You don't know how to cook.
I'm actually a certified
I do.
chef, so
One
You
time,
don't know how to
one mic
cook.
at
I
a
do.
time.
I really know how to cook.
You
Like,
do.
I could-
You do
I'm a
not know how
certified
to
chef,
cook.
so you
One
know.
mic at a
No.
time.
Listen, y'all.
He said one mic at
Hey.
a time.
Seriously, it sound bad
You
for the
ain't
people.
chefing up for your man.
Oh, I chef it up all the time.
We don't take you serious.
I know how to debone the chicken.
If you ain't bring that plate to your man on a Sunday night, you feel me? Your man.
My man that's paying the bills. I'm not. No,
All right,
I'm not
good.
one of them girlfriends that
Yeah.
be just look. I don't give wifey duties to my man, like my boyfriend. No, I don't. You could ask any of my, like, no, I'm not doing that.
I don't know.
It was a time where I did that, but now, no, I'm not. Because it's Sunday, I'm cooking dinner.
But do you get real nasty with them?
What?
You get nasty with them? You do nasty things?
My thing
ain't
is
say all that.
So-
All I'm
I feel
saying
like
is,
in any situation,
all I'm saying is,
I feel like in any situation, I'ma be who I am. And I'm a natural, like, I'm a lover, I'm a nurturer, like, when I love hard. So, you know, all that, you know, when people be like, I'm not going to give girlfriend duties to a man and I'm not with. No, I mean, I can't really relate to that because that's kind of just who I am. I'm just a natural, like, if I like you, that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I like for you. Yeah. And I'm not doing it to expect anything back in return. But I also know I'm the type of person that I can't really love under like no restrictions neither.
Right.
So I feel like if, you know what I mean, like B was like, oh, about, you know, saying what you were saying about, oh, do you think a nigga gotta wait a year? I don't feel like a nigga gotta wait a year. You know that this is what
wait a year for what?
But also know that he was saying, B was saying like, you know, do a dude gotta wait a year for a girl to do those type of things for them, like to show up and make dinners and do things like that. That's just really kind of who I am as a person, and I just do that because that's out of love. That's who I am as a person.
Yeah.
I don't do it to expect anything back. However, once I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like once that it comes to a point where you gotta know who you could do that for.
Right.
Exactly.
Everybody don't deserve that.
Right.
You feel me? So if I feel like you deserve that, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, would you like to give a
I'm not. I mean, I ain't the one. I'm gonna cook for my child, but like, I feel as though like if I'm in a relationship and I want to cook, I will. But I don't be trying to be in no long-term relationship because men know if they're gonna marry you or not, like at least within like the first like 2 to 3 months. So if I'm dealing with you past that, like no, I'm not about to be cooking for you all the time because I already know what it is.
I want to ask you
something.
something.
I
want to ask you something, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm. But I ain't always been like, it took throughout the years for me to get to do what I do now.
So no,
I call this chorus, yo.
or wise. Crohn's.
Or discernment.
Crohn's.
Like
That's that Crohn's energy.
Go ahead.
You just know better.
Go ahead.
You have children.
Yep.
You have a daughter.
No, I have sons.
I want you to imagine for a minute if you had a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a daughter, what's one piece of advice you would give her to sustain her relationship with her man?
Communication.
Mm-hmm. That's the key.
Learn how to communicate and like listen.
Listen?
Both. Communicate and listen. Because, you know, some people, they just communicate to respond. Like, no. Really listen so you know your person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Listening go a long way. Because people talk. But, you know, you're around somebody and you see how they moving. Like, you got to listen. You know what I'm saying? You can listen with your ears and your eyes.
I like that. Marquita, if you had a daughter, what's one piece of advice you would give her to sustain a relationship with a man?
I feel like kind of what she said, I'm gonna piggyback what she said, communication is the key. Like that's really one thing that I'm really glad that my father instilled in me.
Yes.
That I can effectively communicate with my significant other or whatever and express my feelings. I don't gotta cuss you out, I don't gotta this, I don't gotta that. But like she said, also be able to listen, but listening is a part of effective communication. So I feel like communication is really the key. Like if you know how to effectively communicate with your significant other, then y'all could really conquer anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you hear each other, if you saying and each other saying what they saying and y'all both hearing each other, then that means if you hear me, you understand me. That means you comprehend. Then you can understand that, oh, what you did hurt me. And y'all can move and once y'all understand that, y'all can move forward.
That's good.
Hey, Mullah, do you agree?
Do you agree?
I'm laughing. Do you agree with what?
You got a son and a daughter, right, Mullah?
I have a daughter. Yeah.
And what advice do you give to your daughter? what would you give to your daughter
Look at me.
in regards to, dating and relationship?
Hold on, before he answer that, I just got a quick question for y'all.
What's up?
Give me 3 simple things that you think a man want from his girl or maybe his wife.
I feel like one of the things is support. They want to be supported. They want to feel appreciated. Love. And understanding too. You want somebody to be able to understand you when you're at your best.
Good sex.
What's that? What's that?
Good sex.
Hold on, that's your 3, okay? You say good sex.
Good sex.
What's
Great
so
sex.
funny?
Good sex. Good head.
Good sex, good.
They want somebody that they want somebody that's gonna be peaceful too.
Somebody
Y'all
peaceful.
crazy.
You don't think so? Y'all don't want that?
Hold on, let's go back to Moo. Like, Moo answer the question. What's the 3 advice? I just wanted to clear that out so they don't just to get that out the way.
So
what do you want me to give my
what you want?
The one piece
What's
of
3
advice,
things a man
the one
wants?
piece of advice.
Not the 3 things, not the piece of advice. What's 3
Nah,
things that a man wants?
Nah,
from
because I think that's important. I think that's important.
You saying it for the
The
girl, for the
advice
daughter.
that he'd give his daughter.
Go ahead.
Listen, it's all about how you raise your family, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't raise my daughter how I would necessarily recommend everybody else to raise their daughter out there.
Right.
I put my daughter on disrespectful. You feel me? My daughter got an older brother. My daughter got a dad. Everybody alive. Everybody capable. So it's just like, you kind of do what you want. You feel me? We'll handle the rest. That's kind of how it is for my daughter.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend that for nobody else's daughter. For anybody else's daughter, I would say, maybe you should be submissive. You should be quiet. You feel me? And you should be agreeable. You should be helpful. These are the words I would use for somebody else's daughter.
Agreeable. What? Hold on. Wait a minute.
Helpful.
Yeah, hold on.
She's a help.
Yeah.
Agreeable.
I don't know about that. Go ahead, B.
Hey, boss man say that down at the job. Hey, no problem. Ain't no red flags go off. Boss man say that down at the job.
I was
looking at 6 figures at.
You a damn lie.
Go ahead, B.
Yeah,
What's
okay.
your advice? I know you have a son.
I pretty much piggyback off of him and be beautiful.
What? Agree.
Be feminine and beautiful.
Y'all sound like
Feminine.
He
I would just say
said
feminine.
agreeable. No, he said
Yeah.
agreeable and helpful.
Yeah, I said that.
Agreeable.
That sound real. I don't
Agreeable.
What do you mean be agreeable? What does that mean? Be agreeable. So whatever he said,
know about
agreeable.
It's nothing. It's absolute like
Hold
that.
on, let me tell you what agreeable mean. Agreeable mean when you ask me what I want for dinner tonight and I say I want this. That's what we have. Be agreeable.
You see, I'm looking at this thing.
Yeah.
I was stuck too. Okay.
Okay, alright, you understand?
Or like, nah, you not gonna be able to
Agree to
get
my
that for
shit.
that.
Agree to my shit. When I listen,
We not going there.
where we going
Women
tonight?
usually do that anyway. See,
Yeah.
women be
Foolish,
knowing
they
they
follow
roles.
it.
Like, to be honest, it's you black men that really need to get it together. We know what we need to do.
Hold on. I really want to know. So because y'all laughed and shit when I said my 3 things. I'm feeling some type of way. So what do you want? What's the top 3 things you want from a woman in a relationship? I'm acting like this is my podcast. Go ahead, people's takes. Go ahead.
I want my woman to be quiet.
Yeah. Quiet. Goddamn. The fuck?
You don't want her to be quiet.
He said he want her to be quiet.
I want her to
You
be
want her to
quiet.
be quiet.
I want her to be quiet. I want her to be humble.
You know what humble mean?
Quiet. Okay.
So
Okay,
she
okay.
need to be humble.
I don't
too.
want my woman to be loud. Like, I don't want my
Oh, well, yeah. Well, okay, I got it. Go ahead. So you said quiet, humble. What's the 3rd one?
You know, somebody submissive. Miss Silly. They want Miss Silly.
But it's not wrong with being submissive if you lead in the right thing. But go ahead, B. Moolah, what's your third thing?
For today, I'm gonna go with agreeable. It changes.
Agreeable.
Miss Silly. They say you
Go
know Miss
ahead.
Silly.
But B, what's your thing?
I knew agreeable was gonna be one of them.
Alright, so I'm gonna say feminine. Just like that's like that.
What's feminine to you?
Like just like less of the masculine traits. You're not like argumentative. You're not like competitive with me and nature. You're not like trying to be a boss bitch and all that. Like I ain't with that. Like, you know what I mean? So I just want you to be feminine. Be a doll. Like not be a doll.
So you just want a bitch to look pretty.
And if that's what feminine means, but
I'm
I mean,
just asking,
you clean,
you like
that
be a
pretty
doll,
bitch, that
'cause
pretty
that
bitch
was-
better clean
Nah,
like a
I'm just saying,
feminine
'cause you
woman.
just
Like
said-
we usually,
No, but you
women
just
clean
said-
better than men. We can agree with that shit like that.
No, I'm not saying
Like-
that, but you said I want you to be a doll. So I said you just want a bitch to look pretty. That's what you said, a doll, right? Like a doll.
Not like
Barbie
a doll, like a doll, like how like this, like what, like a belle or something. Like just nice and friendly, like a not like a doll baby, but like how the Southern people say a doll.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, go ahead.
So like just somebody who more just all feminine, a girl who like being a girl nature, don't even challenge the whole, don't want to work like a man, don't want no parts of the man shit. You
Women
feel
don't
me?
want to.
Yeah, but
women don't want to work. That's what y'all need to realize. We don't want to.
but sometimes when y'all get into that position, y'all might develop traits and stuff like that for having to live like a man. Like if I had to live like a woman, right, and worry about my beauty and stuff like that, I might start acting feminine, right? Like, cause I'm living in a world that's not a masculine world. So, like, if you're a feminine girl and you live in a masculine world, you might develop traits. So, like, I would definitely want a feminine woman. You know what I mean? I would want a fit woman, like a fit, beautiful woman, like somebody who just care. You feel me?
It sound like I'm on.
They care about their appearance.
Huh?
I don't know. They is sound a little bit barbaric, but go ahead and them.
Yeah, I do want somebody who care about
Their
like, you know what I mean?
appearance.
Their
Yeah,
appearance.
that keeps up.
Yeah, like keeps up. Like what rich? I want the same thing the rich, successful niggas want too. You feel me? Like they want to.
They want
So
all
what's your
different
third
types of
one?
stuff.
Yeah, but they not really choosing the out of shape ones. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
so what's your third
common,
one?
right?
Shit, look at DJ Khaled fucking white. She look like she aged like a fucking banana in the sun. But go
She's
ahead.
Spanish though. We all know like
She aged like a
we all
motherfucking
know
banana in
how
the
they
sun.
do though.
DJ Khaled white. She ain't. I don't know what she
He
got
kept it
going
in his. He speak patois. You feel me? He make all his black music, but you see, he married a Spanish woman, man.
What's
Kept
your
it all
third
in his.
A lot of.
What's your third thing?
Nah, yeah. Shout out to them corner store people who run these corner stores too. No cookouts, no book bag giveaways. They've been eating off our community for a long time. Shout out to y'all too, man. So anyway,
What's your third?
I need to start putting the pressure on them.
I think so. We're
That's
gonna
what we
start
be
to.
talking about. Like, we need leaders. That's the leaders that we need. We don't need y'all to be the prize. We need y'all to be the leaders. Okay.
Okay.
Well, all right.
Lead.
All
Like
right.
you just said, they eating off our community and ain't having. You just said it. They
Hold
eating
on. All
our-
right. So what's
You
your
see
third
that
thing?
and observe
Hear
that.
me out. Hold on. Before we even get into that, hear me out. This World Takes podcast, man. This is the first episode of the late night show.
I got it.
Hold on. We've been leaders for a very long time. Make it
You
fuck
talking
We've been
about-
moving forward.
some fucking noise.
So look,
We've been leaders for a very long time.
Where?
Okay, I'm
The
ready.
six
you
oh
just said
nine.
it was successful black men. But hold on, I got an answer for you though.
What's your third one? Go ahead.
Where?
It's a 6-0 crime.
Not a whore.
Not a whore. Okay.
Like I don't want like
You
my
don't
girl to have like.
You don't want
be
no
known
smut
for
on the
fuck-
rat. You don't want no smut
Yeah,
on the rat.
I don't want
Okay.
no. That's all.
Okay, I can dig
That's 3 fair ones. That's not. That's actually probably almost the total package right there for me.
Okay.
Not a whore.
Feminine
Feminine and
and just like care about her appearance, like genuinely.
yeah, bitch ain't never gonna catch me slipping. I'm sorry.
Know what I mean?
I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm gonna go out like bitch. Everything was fine. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, I think y'all can see by now that these women would never give men a fair shake.
Yeah.
What
Absolutely.
the fuck that mean?
Absolutely.
Hold on.
These women would never give give men a fair shake, y'all.
That's a lie.
Listen,
Why
I
would
know
you
y'all
say that?
listening.
They don't
Why would
respect
they
it.
say that?
They
Why
don't
would
respect
you
it.
say
They
that?
don't
Nah,
respect
you
it.
might listen.
I don't know.
Why would you say that?
We getting challenged all over the
That's
place.
like a mother's child, right?
Kill all
But ain't it
women.
almost like a
Kill
mother's
all
child? Like
men.
she hard on you because she want the
I
best.
didn't even.
Hey, yo.
I feel like that's not. Don't say that one because I don't feel like
That's a
true.
lie. Yeah, that's a
I
lie.
don't feel like that's
All
true.
right, man. Listen.
Why would you say that though?
Because I'm listening to y'all and it's just like
What
it's
I
not
say?
coming out right.
What I said
It's
that
coming out
wasn't
exactly
right.
how they thinking too. They
What I said that wasn't
articulate
right.
it, too.
What I said that wasn't right. I'm just saying. I'm just
Alright.
asking for myself.
Go use the restroom and come back.
Okay,
we gonna
thank
address
you.
some things.
Address them. Shit. I ain't never been.
Hey, yo, this is episode 1. This is it, y'all.
While she using the restroom, Alicia, drop your drops. All your socials.
Number 4 Crohn's on Instagram. That's my business, y'all. And I'll be dropping like little channel messages on there. I'm about to start going live on my Instagram too, like doing live free readings. So if y'all want to test my skills, see if I'm a real reader, follow me on Instagram, number 4 Crohn's. Okay, starting give me about a week. And I'm gonna start going live like every couple of days just to answer questions so y'all know I'm official.
I think that's
Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Crohn's Way. But Crohn's is spelled, it's the number 4 and then Crohn's, CRONEZ. So 4 Crohn's. And then my
CRONEZ. The number 4 CRONEZ.
Crohn's. And Crohn, if y'all want to know what Crohn means, Crohn is for like people to like stand in their wisdom, like live like you know you really know. You know what I'm saying? We not letting nobody play with us out here because people will play on your intelligence in a heartbeat. Like for real. So, but yeah, and then subscribe to my YouTube, The Crohn's Way. I go live like all the time. I answer free questions all the time.
I think that's dope. I think that's dope. That you gonna like go online, like somebody can get a free rating real quick.
Yeah,
And then charging them.
Yeah,
I'm in the terror.
Yes.
I'm in the terror.
Like,
last
you
time
wanna
you
know
got
I'm
real?
real? That's why I tell people, if you want to know if I'm real or not, subscribe to my channel, join my lives, I answer the questions.
This is what we
I
gonna
got some
do
people,
right now.
people just like, oh, I be helping people with their little court cases. Like I told the lady she was going to get a good lawyer. The lawyer was going to get her what she wanted, and she was just like so happy. But yeah, that's what I do. So
This is what we gonna do right now. We gonna give me a little reading.
I didn't bring my cards.
I
read your cards.
Next time.
I know I was thinking of bringing them, but I don't know.
Next time you come here, make sure you bring your
For
cards.
sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't be there.
Listen,
It's gonna be
but I can
interesting
even
in
do
a
a
motherfucker.
live. I don't even need to be in your presence. Like when I do people live, they be on my channel.
No, but next time you come here, make sure
Bring
you
the
bring the cards.
Okay.
I want to
For
come
real.
back because it's gonna be interesting
This
as
world
fuck,
says
man.
podcast.
I never got a reading either. I've
You
been
never
reading
did?
by a sister. That'd be nice. I'm black. I support black businesses.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Black, whatever, however you
read cards. I'm empath. Like I can pick up on people's energy, like just being in their presence. But I just kind of like cheat with the tarot cards but I give insight though. Like I be telling them they niggas is
How
he
is
ain't shit,
energy
bro.
coming?
Leave them alone. Huh?
How is energy coming?
Like y'all good. Like
I
I'm
said,
here.
how-
Listen, if y'all wasn't, I wouldn't even make it here. Like that's just how my ancestors work and just like how my
Yeah, it's
guardians work. Like,
ancestors,
if I'm not even
guys,
supposed to be around
no.
you, shit will happen and I won't even be in your presence. Like so, you're my presence. Like you official, you good.
Let's
But
bring it all in.
in.
Let's bring it all
You said
in.
that, oh, you asked me when the last time, a couple months ago.
She giving a free,
What?
you want to link up with?
She asked me when the last time I got a reading.
Yeah, she's giving the free readings online too. That's gonna
Yeah,
be big. Y'all
subscribe to my
gotta link
channel.
up. But listen, I want to bring it. I got a big question for y'all.
What's your question?
Women,
I like
modern day women, right? You guys outside, right?
Yeah.
We outside.
Single women, are they single by choice and why?
Definitely by choice. For me, because I'm working on my business. But it's not even that I want to just build like this big old thing to where, like, you know what I'm saying? I still want to be feminine though. So it's like I'm doing my own thing, but I'm opening. See, what I do is like I read the cards, so it's like I feel like me helping other people with their relationships is helping me. So I'm kind of like working through my shit. Like we got shit that we got to be working through. Like people be out here
shit.
And they be with people that they don't. I see it all the time with somebody that they were supposed to been fucking left and moved on.
Yeah, that's
like not having real relationships. Like relationships is like what we doing right now. We having a relationship. Like everybody you deal with is a relationship, whether you agree or whether you know it or not. So it's like, for me personally, I'm single because like I'm experiencing people, and by me reading cards, I'm able to still remind myself of like certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just don't stay with people past expiration dates, and I just see too much of that. I see too much of that. Too many people in relationships knowing damn well that ain't it, boo.
All right, so just to be clear, you're single because right now
by choice.
Because you're working on yourself.
Yeah.
All
by
right.
choice.
So like, but when you see like other women that you're encountering, why do you think they single?
Some people single because they
On
feel
average,
like
like
me. They feel like me. Some people single because they scared to like be with people and let their guard down. Some people single because they got the mentality, and I tell people do not have the mentality like niggas ain't shit because you want to attract them niggas ain't shit.
That's
type
exactly
people.
what I say all the time. The energy you put out is what you receive.
Yeah.
Don't put that out into the universe. If you put out all niggas ain't shit, that's a nigga you gonna attract.
Yeah,
That's a nigga you wanna be with. That's a nigga that you wanna constantly encounter because that's the energy you putting out. Well, like I said, you vibrate higher, you gonna bring the right type of energy to you.
Okay, so all right.
Single? Why? Single.
So
You said a lot of women are single by. I feel like a lot of women are single by choice because Jesus, it's hard out here dating. It really is hard out here dating, and then it's really hard out here dating when you past a certain age too. So I feel like a lot of women are single for multiple reasons, for different things.
Give us a few.
You know what I mean? A lot of women are single because they may be attracting, like you said, the wrong man because they're not in the right place. They're broken. So if, like I said, if you're broken, you're gonna constantly attract broken men, and if nothing is gonna ever work out for you until you really heal yourself and work on yourself. So nothing's ever gonna be right, and you could find the right nigga, but if you broken, it's never gonna work.
All right, so like you gotta kind of put that in.
Because look, like
Talk
what
to
you
me
said,
like
like people be in
I'm a child.
relationships.
You said talk to you like a child.
Yeah.
So right, so a healed person and a broken person is never gonna work. You feel me? So if I'm healed and you're broken, that means you're still working on yourself. You're still healing yourself. You're still going through the steps and things. So things that I might do, you might see that as like a personal attack. You might become defensive. You might be whatever because you're not healing. You're not in the place to vibrate and match my vibrations.
See, that's what I'm saying. I just said talk to me like a child.
Oh, a child. Okay, all right. So if I break it down,
talking in code.
okay. So if I break it down to you, okay, all right. So break it down. All right, let me put it in layman's term for you. If you a bully,
yeah.
Let's say kids wise, if you a bully. If you're a bully, you're not going to be friends with somebody that's maybe, let's just say, a sweet or innocent kid, right? You're a bully because y'all not going to understand each other. You feel me? You're not going to understand why he picking on motherfuckers and fucking motherfuckers up and taking bitches to school. And you're not going to understand because you're not moving from that place. So if you're not moving from that place, you're never going to understand that person. No matter how hard you try to understand, damn, why are you doing this and this and that? Not until he's able to work through whatever he has to work through will y'all be able to understand each other. And that's just in any situation.
Alright, I challenge that, but we come back on.
Go ahead, challenge. No, go ahead and challenge. Let's challenge.
More reasons why women are single.
Let's challenge it. Let's challenge it.
The dating pool look like the pool from Poltergeist. Remember when them dead bodies start turning up?
Yeah.
That's what the dating pool
so, like,
is.
ain't no
But
good
you got
men.
people that don't. It's good men, but the good men stay in the house like the good women. Like they
not even that.
They
Or
be stepping
I'm
out
just
just like
saying.
the women
Listen,
be
I'm never
stepping.
gonna say that there's not any good men. It's definitely good men out
For
there.
real.
It's very hard to find a good man. So when you find a good man, you should cherish that. And somebody that respects you for who you are and respects you for, you know what I'm saying? You should cherish that. You know what I'm saying? When you do find that.
It's definitely good men out there, and
Yeah.
good men. Well, I've noticed that men is good. they don't be out and about like they. I noticed that they act the same way as good women. Like they don't go out like that. They don't trust people like
They
that.
chilling.
You know what I'm saying?
They chilling.
So you have met good men.
Mm-hmm.
But then why you haven't like why you ain't
Why I'm
good men?
single?
You
I don't know. Look,
You said so. You
me because I'm still
not
working
actually
through.
saying
Obviously, I still have
You
relationships.
working on
I
yourself.
still have
Like
things
yeah,
to
that's a
work
good
through.
man, but
Like,
give me a moment. Let me work on
Yeah.
myself. And then your thing was,
You
have
know-
you seen some good men?
Yeah, I'm dating a good man right now.
Are you?
I am.
Yes, I love to
Yeah,
hear it
keep
for
them
real.
good.
Because if you
Yeah, so when you be
Yeah, I am. I'm dating a good man right now.
No, I believe you are though.
And
I-
I'm not
listen,
afraid
I
to
know-
say that. I'm dating a good man right
I
now.
know that's right.
I know that. I know he a king.
Real bad.
I know that man. That
Real
man a good man. You lucky
And
though.
they out here.
Real
They
bad.
out here. You
You
gotta,
lucky.
you gotta live. Set yourself
Real
up
bad.
to beat them. For real, because they is out here. People get complacent and comfortable with just because they been with
It's
that
good
person.
men out here. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that it's not good. It's definitely good men out there. And I don't never put out that energy like, all men ain't shit. I don't do
Could
that.
good men turn to not shit? Is that possible?
What?
Can a nigga be a good man to be
Yeah,
not shit?
anybody can be
Like-
tainted.
What's the quick?
Damn.
That's real.
Anybody can be tainted.
What's the quickest
David.
turnaround have you seen?
The quickest turn? I don't know.
So I'm talking about
intentionally
dating a
try to-
guy who you thought was a good man, and then you realize he ain't shit, and you really probably even
You
despise
don't
him
know
or something
within
like that.
30
Like,
days.
Yeah, I think you'll know within like you said, sometimes when you dating people you meet their representative. Feel me?
Most of the time.
Yeah.
so
It's all good then, you know what I'm saying? But then you start pulling back the layer when you really start getting into a person, you really start to see their ways and things that you know what I'm saying. You can only keep up your representative for so long.
both of you women got children. Y'all obviously thought a man was a good man at one point in life, right?
Yeah.
And then what, like,
They did. Sometimes they didn't end up being, or we just grew apart.
okay. So it's just, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, what
No.
y'all got going on, that shit called the abundance mindset. You see how you say, raise the standards and
Raise it.
chase
Hold on.
me
What was your
and I'm
question,
the
Pete?
prize.
You
and
said we both got kids. and what?
like you got almost 0 times. There's a couple times I think I asked you like, was 0 times? I asked one of y'all motherfuckers. Like, I mean, not motherfuckers. I
You
said,
said
ask
what
one of
about
y'all.
kids?
0. Huh?
And I'm saying you said we got
You
kids.
had,
and,
so you had kids while somebody at one point you probably thought he was like.
yeah,
like,
you always think that you might always be at a point where, because you can only meet a person where you at.
a good person is a good person to be though. I don't understand the idea unless
What you mean a good
unless
person?
they
is
go
a good
through
person?
war,
You can still
they
be
go
a
through
good
a lot of
person.
trauma. They don't change. Like,
You can still be a good person and have demons. You can still be a good person and still, I got a good heart. Like, I'm a good person. Like, I don't do people dirty and still be a fucked up individual. That don't mean that, it don't take it no less. A good person, like, you can
No,
still
you
be
can't.
a good person. So you don't think that you could be a good person and show up for your fucking friends and shit and then treat a bitch like shit?
I mean, would you be a good person then? Like, I don't know. I don't understand.
I don't know.
the
You
logic
could
in
be-
that. Like, if
what
you
do you
treat
mean?
something, if you a good person
You can have good.
to your boys and then you be robbing and killing niggas in the street, that don't make you a good person.
Well, no, I guess in the same sense of like maybe meeting, but I mean everybody. I think everybody has good and bad. We
But
gonna
I
say
do
that.
believe
Everybody
that
has good and bad.
it's traumatic, like events and stuff like that can turn somebody dark in a sense, like, you know what I mean? So like I feel like if you meet a guy and you guys and he was all good and stuff like that, and then somehow like he just come up with a new personality or something, especially like if you was willing to go to the length of having a child with him.
Well, I don't know
Then
about.
it's just like, all right, he didn't turn dark. It's maybe like trauma and things that might happen in the course of your relationship. Some might have to do with you that might have turned him to where he's just this black, dark individual. You know what I'm saying? Same with even a woman. Like if you're dealing with a woman and then she was all good and sweet and now this bitch cussing you out, talking all kinds of shit. It's something that might have went on prior. If you was experiencing that before the baby, but if you
And
experienced that
don't
after.
necessarily. Sometimes it don't be like that. Sometimes it can just be like you said, unresolved, unhealed issues.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It could be unresolved. Like you said, trauma. Everybody has trauma, right? Like, okay, for example, trauma. Like I'll be very transparent about different things that I've been through. Like, I've been physically abused, I've been mentally abused, and I've also been sexually abused. And sometimes with trauma, you could suppress things until something triggers it. You feel me? So a person could be, you know what I'm saying, they could, you know what I mean, suppress and be good, and then something can happen and they can just turn it on, you know what I'm saying, turn ugly real quick. It kind of just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Everybody handles things differently.
So when you talk things like that, see, that's where like y'all like women know how to blur the lines where it's convenient, right? So like men trauma is different from women trauma. Know what I mean? Our trauma sometimes, like most of the time, our trauma kind of builds us up to be stronger and more well-rounded and sharper, and you know what I mean? Right. Y'all trauma a lot of times damage y'all as for like maybe the future. Like the more trauma a woman goes through or whatever, the man who wants to make her the wife is gonna make it more a challenge for him. You know what I mean? Because she's like super traumatized with the things that women experience in life. Now, a man, this nigga done went off to the army and done shot a couple motherfuckers' heads off, done had to grind up, working hours, doubles and shit like that to become a supervisor, whatever he had to do and stuff like that. A lot of times that makes him like just more well-rounded as a man, more stronger, more fit to cope. Know what I mean? So that's the difference. What I was saying, like sometimes when y'all talk, y'all blur the lines, but like y'all trauma would be a lot of times like it affects y'all in the long term. Like if you
a lot of niggas trauma affects them in the long term.
For instance, if you date with a whole bunch of niggas who you thought was him, end up not being shit, right? You date, you end up giving yourself up, giving your energies and stuff like that, and then
you alright?
That's what I see.
You alright over there?
So you end up giving all your energies and shit to all these niggas who keep breaking your heart and not being what you're supposed to be. The trauma y'all experience from that is different from a man who deal with a bunch of bitches who pop it on Instagram, but when you meet them, they ain't really shit, they ain't got nothing going on, but they knocking all their heads off. What happens is when they get around a girl, they're more well-rounded. They know how to deal with a woman. They know the type of shit women be on, and the emotions y'all be going through. When y'all got attitudes, they actually know how to cope. When y'all experience that things, y'all actually looking for like, oh, this nigga ain't shit. This nigga probably cheating. This nigga, he up to no good. Because y'all done experienced so much shit that where it hurts y'all. Get what I'm saying? That's why in the sense where a man really want a woman that has less bodies, less experience, and bitch who ain't been around the world, fucked a bunch of dudes, ain't done seen everything, ate at every restaurant, or you know what I mean?
Somebody
or
said that's not true. Men can also be traumatized by relationships. Women are just more upfront.
Let me tell you, I was dating this dude, yo, I swear to God, and he was really traumatized by like.
Yeah, man can be traumatized. It'll be in a sense like, say like a girl cheated on you and you was working hard as hell and you was paying for the bills, or you had a baby by somebody. You had a baby by somebody. She spent the rest of her relationship with you while you trying to raise your kids, going through your phone and looking for reasons to opt out of the relationship. Now it's over. Now you getting child support and stuff. That be trauma to where like I can't trust you. I can't just be nutting these bitches. You gotta be careful. But it's not in the sense to where.
No, let me tell you. I swear to God, let me tell you right now. Y'all was dating this dude, right? I swear to God. And he was really traumatized by a prior relationship.
How so?
To the point where he was like, yo, like, I don't put expectations on that. I don't this, I don't that. Like, yo, he was really fucking traumatized by his past, like, his relationship that he...
How so, though? What?
Like, just how...
Like, what part of the relationship? Like, was he being verbally abused?
Nah,
obviously it wasn't physical abuse or sexual abuse.
Whatever. Just he said it was a traumatic experience. He compared that shit to fucking being in fucking war.
I'm gonna give you advice.
Like, he was traumatic. I'm just saying this was something like I said in the past. I'm just saying like niggas be traumatized too.
Like that though. It's like being in war sometimes. It's like the one sided though. It be y'all against. And we living our lives and y'all behind our back starting a whole war.
Yeah, you good.
It be war on y'all side though. Like it be like women can literally dedicate themselves in a relationship looking for reasons to get out. Like, know what I mean? Look at the whole, like, instead of like
You
cooking and
sound like
cleaning.
you talk about personal.
I mean, obviously, you got to have
Yeah,
personal
but what I'm
experiences
saying,
that apply.
but what I'm saying is like women, like women will get their heart broken, or like so many times, like men will only have to do it once and will take it out on everybody, versus a woman, like she gonna take her chance with love. That's what I see. Like, so she'll
I
get
agree
her
with that.
heart breaking like
I agree
2,
with that.
3, 4, 5, 6 times.
I agree with
Men,
that.
like one time. And
I agree
Hold
with
on.
that. I agree with you.
Like, so a man get like say like the girl break up with him or something like that, like they
regardless, like men will experience like one
now
bad
they
heartbreak,
traumatized.
and like so many women would have
Everybody will pay for that shit.
What do you
Fucking
mean?
ever.
Like, so every girl now would be like, oh, she might just break up with me and go find another
You're
man.
looking for reasons like to find flaws in you because they done been hurt.
So hold on, like, just be clear. All right, so give me a reason why a man would be hurt by end of like a
Because a
relationship.
woman cheated.
Men
woman
be getting
fuck
hurt
somebody.
because men
Or
really
a woman
be,
cheated.
like because men are chasers, so they are really like somebody that will play the shit out of them, and they will just like play the shit out of every other woman because that one woman didn't want his ass like that, and so he treating everybody else like that because she did that to him.
See, that's not really how it is.
What you mean?
Like,
you
if the
mean?
Men
man
do
out
not
here
go
playing,
through
that's 'cause he
heartbreak
can
after
play.
heartbreak.
If he out
No, they
here
don't.
playing, that's because he can play, not because he was heartbroken or something like that. He playing because that's because he can play, and it's in his
So
nature.
you don't think that a man can be heartbroken and then he takes that out on every other woman after that because one bitch did him dirty?
Like, bitches ain't shit.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
I mean, men can be like that without being heartbroken though. Like, it's just like it could be just dealing
But
with
usually they
experiencing
get hurt.
women.
yeah.
I mean, women can actually experience women and realize bitches ain't shit though. That's not like a thing, a surprising thing though.
Okay.
No.
You say so, B. I mean, I can
Sometimes, like in a lot of times. All right, so you're a mother of a son. You're a mother of a son, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So your advice to your son is to chase the woman because she a prize.
I ain't telling my son to chase no motherfucking
Mm.
body.
I told my son to focus on his goals.
I'm not telling my son to chase
And
nobody. I
I
already told you I don't want nobody to chase me.
All right. So
I tell my son to focus on his goals, and I be like, once you focus on what it is that you want, people will automatically be drawn to you.
But
So
as
you're
for
not
you,
on-
you want the next man to chase you.
they gonna have to because I'm not chasing them.
Okay.
I already told you I don't want no nigga to chase me.
The
So you
signs.
ain't gotta
Yeah,
come with me.
I'm gonna need that.
Go on.
I'm gonna need that. I'm
One
gonna
thing-
need that.
I don't want no nigga to chase me. I
I'm gonna
said,
need that.
I'm cool. I don't want to chase no nigga. And I don't want no nigga to chase you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna chase you, but you gonna need to chase me.
One thing's for sure, two things for certain. The
What's
ladies
that?
ain't chasing nobody tonight. You heard me?
You heard it, yeah.
You heard me?
Not even that.
How?
But that's the thing. That's why it's communication. Get with who you vibe with. That's the thing. People be trying to mess with people that they know. Like, you know, this person wants you to chase them. Why would you get involved? Like, that's my thing. Stay in your lane.
I ain't got no
plenty
energy for
people
none of
out
that
there.
shit. We ain't doing
Like, you
that. I'm
know,
not
get
chasing
with
no
people who
motherfucking
do
body,
what you
bitch.
want them to do. That's my thing. People be trying to mesh with all types of people. Like, find your tribe. Find who you like, who do what you
Who
want.
match your energy.
Yes.
Match your energy.
Too much of that trying to be all over here and over there. Like,
But niggas
find
with that pie
another
though.
to it.
They do.
Find your pie. There's nothing wrong with the pie.
Yeah, that's
Get
you gotta
your pie.
you gotta put your finger in that pie to know that shit.
See,
Fuck,
look
hold
at
the
you.
fuck up. Look at you. See, not focus. That's not true. That's not true. That's not
What the
always.
fuck? How you just gonna smell the pie and feel the vibes? Men don't move off with vibes.
You don't feel like
Yes,
that.
you definitely
I don't
get
feel
Nah,
like that.
men
I don't
trying
feel
to
like
knock
that's
heads off.
No, I don't feel like that's true.
What world we living in, y'all? I'm
Everything
giving these
not like
girls
that.
free game.
You ain't got
You give them free game too.
Yeah.
Y'all know this already?
Yeah. You ain't giving me.
Like, first of all,
Man,
like, I was
listen.
raised by my father. Like, I never had a mom, so I was just solely raised by my father. So I ain't never had to have nobody give me the game. Like I just learned it, just growing up and just experiencing life. Like you just eventually learn.
Niggas ain't looking for vibes. Niggas looking for power. You hear me? You out here, you gonna doll yourself up, look good, dress yourself up, make yourself super attractive. Niggas want pie. I got a question for y'all. Let's say this.
They want pie.
Y'all accomplished women. You have made
okay.
6 figures. You not bossed up, right?
Yeah.
Check it out. Would you rather be somebody want you for your attractiveness or your accomplishments?
Get me for my looks. Don't be looking for what I done did.
What about you?
Don't be looking for what I done did. Listen, because my accomplishments may not be like glorious to some. You know what I'm saying?
My accomplishments. I mean, because looks ain't everything. Like when my looks, whenever I get older, my looks might start to fade and things like that. Like, love me for who the fuck I am and
yeah, I mean, like, for who you are, I guess.
Yeah, for who I am and how I make you feel and things like that. That's how I feel.
Like if you got your degree,
like,
you got got businesses,
but that's the
you're
thing. Like,
entrepreneur,
you
you're
like
a
somebody
go-getter.
for that.
I just don't want no nigga.
Who likes somebody because you got somebody
Looks and things that can fade.
Like that to me don't turn me.
That's all I'm saying to you. It don't have to be about my accomplishments. I'm just saying I don't want no nigga to be focused on my looks. Looks fades, things change, shit happens. Like,
but I mean,
Hold
he
up.
said choose.
I mean, I ain't
What
gonna never
about
let
you?
myself go, but
What
you know
about
what I'm
you?
saying?
Would you-
I
He
don't
said
want no
I
nigga-
had to choose that over accomplishment.
Would you rather a girl to want you for your looks or your accomplishments?
Personally, I'd rather a girl want me for my accomplishments.
Thank you,
As a
Mola.
man,
Thank you.
should.
But that's not the same answer for women. Women
That's see what I'm.
As for me,
That's why I said as a
Women gotta
man.
say they looks.
See?
Women gotta say they looks.
they want me for my looks. You hear me? If you want me for my looks,
Because like
I'm in the game. You
your
hear me?
accomplishments don't mean probably necessarily.
But I don't get that
nothing
pleasure. I don't get that. I don't
You're
get
a
that
man.
chance.
When you're a man, it's all about your compliments. When you're a woman, it's all about your looks.
Y'all ain't reading the comments. I need someone to be attracted to me mentally and emotionally.
Yes, who said
All
that?
that other stuff can be gone in a glance. Icon.
It's not. It don't matter.
Yes,
It don't
yes,
matter what
Chris.
you need. Icon. It is what it is.
Yes, Krista.
It
Yes,
don't matter what she need.
That's a female. Yeah,
That's
she's
not how
talking-
life works.
She's talking
Yeah,
real
she
talk. She's talking real talk.
No, but that's
Don't
not
do
how
that.
life works.
Don't do that.
Y'all know that? Look at y'all. Y'all came dolled up. Y'all know that y'all beauty matters.
Because men like to
You
look.
do. Come on, you
Like
sell
men,
beauty
like-
products. You
That's
know
what I'm saying.
beauty matters. Don't even
I
cap.
didn't say that
You've
it
been
didn't
capping all
matter.
night. We gonna talk about that. We gonna
I
talk
didn't
about
say that
that.
beauty didn't matter. I didn't ever say that.
Cause you
Men
came on
looks
our show
like
capping
matter to
crazy
me.
tonight.
I'm capping beauty.
They know. Once they hear it, they gonna be like, damn, yo, like that shit capping.
Cause I said I wanted a nigga to not want me per se
lot of
for
cap.
my neck, for my look.
That's cap.
No,
You
I don't
think a
feel
lot
like
of
it's
cap.
cap. I'm gonna tell you exactly why it's not cap for me personally. Because I feel like it was at some points in my life where I felt like my beauty was a gift and a curse. So I don't want a nigga to want me for my beauty. You know what I mean? Yeah, I look good. Yeah, I'm gonna always look good for myself. I'm gonna always look good and put together when I go out. But I don't want that to be a reason a nigga want me. I want a nigga to be like, damn, she a good person. Damn, she good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I don't want no nigga to want me just for my fucking looks. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah, I'm
ain't
a
say
look
just
good.
for
I'm
your
a look.
looks.
I mean,
Well, just
yeah, but
I gave
what
you
that's
two
the
options.
option. No, that's
I
the
gave two
option you
options.
gave. Because
Yeah.
I would have said I would have wanted someone that want me just for me, like my personality.
So you'll rather somebody
Like that.
want you for your accomplishments. That's the
I
two
said that,
options.
and that's
You
what I
saying me
said.
being me. No,
I
but
said
you.
accomplishments.
No,
from the
but just in
beginning,
your
though, B.
example, you just tried to compare it to something else. Like you
No,
tried to
what I'm
compare it to
saying is, I
personality
already
and
said,
stuff.
Beeb, I don't want a nigga to want me for my looks, period.
Well, your
Yeah.
personality can kind of be a
That's cap,
accomplishment,
that's cap.
though.
Boom, boom.
That's
That's
cap.
Whatever.
But that's
Give
why
me
I
a
said
gunshot.
like accomplishments. How you know?
Move like, you give me a gunshot.
Yeah, who she is ain't part of, you know what I'm saying, one of her accomplishments.
So let me ask you something.
I work
All right,
hard to
boom,
become
boom. All right,
this
let's bring
version
it
of
all
Marquita.
back. Let's bring
I
it
work
back.
hard to become
All right,
this
based
version
off
of
of that.
Marquita.
Based off of that, this is what Marquita. This how her cat be going crazy. You hear me? Listen.
Why you think I got a cat?
All right, so
I
boom,
don't have no reason to fucking cap about
boom.
it.
You want this guy? You said this guy. You going? If you see a guy who's a man who's a leader who gonna lead you and your family and take y'all there.
Mm-hmm.
what's more likely?
Yeah.
Him to want you for your accomplishments or your beauty?
So because he's a leader, he can't want me for my accomplishments. I'm confused.
What's more likely? Like if you say you get like I don't know, like the people say Russell Wilson or something like that. Like I mean, you get a guy who's accomplished, ready to be a man, stand up. You think he's interested in Gunnar Grayson if you got a bachelor's degree?
I would
or
want a
not like
nigga
that?
that's interested in that. However, everything is surface in the beginning. When you just meeting a motherfucker, you just seeing a motherfucker. Of course, they gonna say, ain't nobody gonna walk up and be like, damn, I want an ugly nigga. Like, oh, damn, she ugly, I want to talk to her. Nobody's gonna say that. Everything is surface
So
in the
if the
beginning.
qualifications was
Well,
for
you
you-
asked me what I would want a nigga to want me for.
Yeah.
That's what I said, and
Yeah,
I
I
gave
get
you an
that.
answer.
I get
But
that.
everything is surface in the beginning. Everything is gonna say, "Oh, that nigga look good" or "She look good." That's just how the shit goes. However, you gotta be more than just good fucking looks. You gotta have some type of substance. A nigga gonna get tired of a pretty dumb bitch.
So like if you can look like Oprah and be successful like Oprah, or you can look
Oprah
like
got
Kim
that.
K, you'll rather go through life
Oprah
looking
got
like
that.
Oprah and be like successful
Oprah got
and
that
think you
man.
can catch one.
Oprah got
I
that
don't
bitch.
want to.
She got somebody. She got what works for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I asked y'all earlier what do men want. One thing we have accomplished in this
No,
show
you
is
asked me what you asked me what I want a man to want me for.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
I remember what I asked you.
Okay, so
Know what
go
I mean?
ahead.
Listen,
Go
but we
ahead.
also I asked y'all what do men want from a woman. Know what I mean?
Okay.
And one thing we
Think
have
men want-
accomplished
'cause
in
I
this
really
show.
don't know.
Yeah. What we have accomplished in this show is like women don't know and women don't give a fuck, really. They don't give a fuck
About what?
about what a man want, because what happens is like
Yeah, we do.
nah, because y'all would actually know. Y'all seasoned enough. Y'all know a lot of. I can probably actually. Y'all can break down the chakras, the signs, what months,
Yeah.
what y'all know, what y'all know, what y'all want to know,
That's that.
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So simple thing as what a man want, y'all don't know.
No, I told you what a man want. Every man is different. Just because you might want some certain things, that don't necessarily mean the next nigga gonna want the same thing that you want.
Yeah, but still in all, like you know what you want in a man, right? Even you got your standards. So I go in there, you got a nice list of what.
No, I really don't. But yeah.
You sure?
What I want in a man?
Yeah. You sure? I know a lot of standards. You sure? But he definitely got
I
this
have a
six.
few.
He got it. What's some? Well, give me a few. What kind of standards you want?
I just said it, like 6 figure, making like decent money.
Six
like,
figures. What? What else?
I want a man
Nice.
that's gonna love me, bitch. Fuck all that.
and like loyal.
You ain't gotta be no
Can he
six
have
nigga.
multiple baby mamas?
Know
No.
how to treat men.
All right, so he not like he got.
I don't want no player.
Can't have
I
multiple
don't know
baby
if there-
mamas. Shit.
Can he be out of shape?
I mean,
I want somebody
You
to
can't,
care about
like-
what fucking looks like I care about mine.
if he was like a fat person or a little bit big,
Go
like
ahead, ask her,
I ain't
then come
really.
ask me.
I ain't like my thing was I don't have to have like no like no 10 dude. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
but he can. Yeah.
he don't gotta
But
be
if
like
he-
all physical.
If he's six
fit
figure,
to
he a
me.
10 dude for sure. Like if he's 6 figure, nigga, he a 10
No,
dude.
because some,
Alright, well, you
some
let me know.
they not all
Let me
in
know
shape.
when you ask me.
Can they be shorter than you?
No, I don't want to buy shorter.
Can they
than
have
person.
a little bit?
I mean, I prefer not.
Okay, so you
Can
your ass
can they be able to like can they be corny like no swag like
Yeah.
socially unconscious type of dude like
Yeah.
a
They can be
geeky nerdy like
Kinda,
in a sense like what we know is geeky and nerdy but like somebody
Kinda.
like a little cheesy like,
kinda. Like I don't need no popular person.
be short.
Definitely.
Okay.
About you got smoke.
And he don't
for me?
gotta be you say he don't gotta be handsome.
Yeah, I never was all that really big on looks for men. Like I find beauty in a lot of things, so like I'm a little bit different.
Why
Like,
did you rub me in your
I mean I'm sure it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things that
I
had
never
you
was like big.
disqualified.
I never was big on no. Cause I
Did
remember
he
my
cheat?
friend, she was like, "What's your type?" And I'm like, "Damn, I really don't have a type like that." It's like as long as you could treat me good, you a good person, you know, you got your goals that you strive for. Like I don't ask for a lot from people.
Can
To
you
be
cheat?
honest, no. Like I want a loyal man. Like That's why I said that.
You done asking the rest
Yeah,
of
I'm
you?
done. I'm done.
I'm about to say, you about to say you want any smoke from me?
Nah, I don't want no smoke. I don't really want no smoke, but I do know women. You guys are curvy.
Yeah, I don't
people.
have no
Y'all
long
curve
list
people on the
of-
deli.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
just-
What's wrong with that?
It's so many
You
men.
even said yourself. You
It
think
could be a
about
freaking like.
But what's wrong with
hetero
curvy
on the
people
street
on the
trying to
deli?
talk
I'm not
to
saying
us.
nothing wrong with
Okay.
it. I'm not saying
Yeah.
nothing wrong
Like
with it. I'm
any
saying that's a
men
life of a
don't
woman.
have like this
Yeah,
thing
that's
with
what I
men.
do.
They
I
will
curve on
reach
the deli.
higher than they standards. Like
I do.
literally, junkies try to talk to us. Drunks, like that's why we curve people on a regular basis because they ain't
So
up
they
to
can't
par.
be a junkie.
Who want a junkie?
You know?
Like,
Somebody
for
called that
real.
man gift. You know?
For real, no, I don't.
I mean, I know I curve people on a daily.
Yeah, so that's all right.
Yeah, and I mean,
That's
And
not,
right
no,
now,
I
I'm
think
not
most
shaming
women
y'all.
do
Like,
because I feel like
no,
men
good.
be like really reaching. They'll see a 10 and they could be the 2. No, they a 2. They still gonna try to holler.
Listen.
Like men
Look at-
gonna take their
Like that
chance.
meme said, before you hop in my inbox, look at you and look at me.
Yeah.
And let's make sure that this make fucking sense.
Men
but
be-
still, no, you guys.
Let's motherfucking
you
make sure
guys
this
have-
shit makes sense. Don't slide in my DM.
You guys
Thank
have,
you.
like women, you guys have curved like 10s though. You guys have curved 10s though. That's
Yeah.
what y'all do. Like
Cause
a woman can
women-
be a 4 and curve a 10. That's what she'd do. Like women do.
It just is what it is. It could be
Some
Because
women
she
like
would have
you,
had
like,
a bad mood
I'm a
that
covered person where I feel like, oh no, he might got a lot. He cute. He got a lot going on. No.
day.
I
You want them to have less going
I'm
on.
all for
Yeah.
energy.
So
I'm
you
all
want
for vibe.
like a 6.
No, it just depends. Like
I'm all for energy and vibe.
Right.
I don't give a fuck
Like,
if you a
you
10.
want a
I don't
nigga
give a
that
fuck if
nobody
you
else
a
wants.
6-figure nigga. Bitch, if your energy off, I don't give a fuck.
Like I don't want. Of course, I don't want nobody to want him, but that don't be the case.
I want
you
somebody to
like
want
an
my
unattractive
nigga,
type.
but no
No,
bitch you ain't
I
getting
mean,
them.
to me, they gotta look alright.
I mean, that means you look alright to other people.
I want
Maybe.
somebody to want my nigga, but just know you ain't getting them. You can want them all the fuck you want.
Yeah, but I ain't never been like big on looks. Like, oh, he got
You
looks.
not getting
Like,
them?
They ain't getting them. And if I'm with a nigga and they feel like they gotta be with another bitch, go ahead. I ain't losing nothing. I ain't
Right.
losing no motherfucking sleep over
Yeah.
me. If you think it's somebody out there better than me that's gonna do you better than I do you,
I'll do the
then go to
competition.
fuck head.
Let me ask y'all something else. You think it's better for a woman to get married while she younger or while she older?
when she more mature.
Yes, older.
Cause
Like
ooh,
what
I could
age?
have got married when I was like 19, 20, and I'm so glad I didn't.
I would
Ooh.
say maybe
Dodge
mid
that bullet.
30s, like
30s?
mid 30s. Because I feel like at that point you've experienced, you know what I mean, enough. You dated, you experienced, you know what I mean, different things like that. I think a lot of people that get married when they're young, some people stay together, some people don't. Like, you know what I mean, some people weather the storm, some. But I feel like a lot of people that say they got married younger, like from what I have experienced, I don't know, I can't speak on some particular statistics or whatever like that, but what I've noticed with people that get married young, like they have like a lot of issues, a lot of problems. They feel like they maybe haven't experienced some things or was able to really, you know, do different things. So, you know, that's when the issues come arise, when they feel like you still young, you still growing as a person. Usually when you get into your mid 30s or whatever like that, you kind of grown into the person that you are. So when you younger and you get married, you still really kind of figuring out who the fuck you are.
And what about you? What age, like you think they should be, a woman should get married older or younger?
I feel like 30 and up.
30 and up?
30 and up. I definitely don't feel like women like 20, like in their young 20s. That's like, to me, that's like, all right, because the triple god has got like 3 energy phases. It's the maid and the mother and the crone. The crone is the last aspect. But like maid, that's like maid and energy. Like you young, wild, free, you're supposed to be experiencing different energies to know what you really want from a person. Because how can you be like 20, 21 and marry this person that you ain't experienced nothing to know even what you really want and what you willing to accept from a person.
Right.
So it's like you gotta grow into yourself to know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
People are still growing, and then that's a lot of times why people grow apart in relationships.
Let's ask for for a male. What about a male? You think a male should,
I think he should wait as well.
like what age you think a man
Like
should
35.
Yeah, I think 35.
So you
women mature faster than men, but I just feel like men like get all that shit out your system.
So
like go sue your real low, do whatever you want to do.
So when
whatever.
a man should be 35, you think he should marry like a woman like in the 30s still?
Yeah, I feel like people need to marry within who you comfortable with. I believe that men that marry women younger, they know they getting used and shit. Like you in your 40s and you marrying somebody in your 20s, like come on, what you doing?
All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all straight up. Y'all both got sons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all said it on this podcast that women should wait till she in her 30s to get married, and the dude should wait till he in his 30s to get married,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like y'all both have sons. Y'all will advise y'all sons, like say they don't have any kids, they should wait till they're in their 30s to marry a woman in their 30s to start having a family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, do you realize, like, at a certain age, by about 35, a woman is like
Women
it starts
having-
to change to where, like, risk pregnancy.
No, not for black women. Really, we can.
Oh,
I just seen like a 60-year-old woman pregnant.
All right, so God forbid.
That
so
don't
we're
apply
gonna
for
limit
every
him to
woman.
black women.
I'm just saying you at least need to be in your
We're gonna
30s.
limit him to black women. We limit your son to black women type of thing.
I mean, that's what I want him to be with, but that's
we
me
limit your
personally.
son to black.
I mean, he will one, and that's who I would hope he's with.
Yeah.
All right, so start having a woman. So you wouldn't advise a man to have a child with a girl while she's young, fresh, and fertile? Like I don't understand the logic in that.
No. Just because she.
Like wait till
no.
she experienced, like she dated
No.
around a little bit, got a
No.
couple energies. That's what you want your son.
No, I'm telling my son to wait till he ready. I can't tell nobody.
Seriously?
no
Yeah,
woman.
young, fresh, and
Yeah.
fertile. That
Seriously
could be a
though,
15-year-old.
seriously, you would want your
Seriously,
son.
yo, yes, because
You
I
want
had
your
a
son-
child young. No, wait.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but that's what I'm saying. You would want your son to wait till he's 35 to start building a family with a woman who's in her 30s,
Yeah.
who has had experience and dealt with different energies. Now she know the energy she
Yeah,
wants.
I would.
Now, all right, let's not put y'all in the shoes, right? But just think about like other women y'all have known and stuff like that from the age of maybe 17, 18 when she first started maybe having sex to 30. Like the experience that she would like go through and the trauma that she can build up. You understand, like, I mean, y'all all know women, y'all already said that women be going through trauma and stuff like that. And that's the shoes you will advise your son to go through.
Absolutely.
Okay. You do too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey man, make some noise for that, y'all. Make some noise, Moolah. Hey, Moolah.
Yes, what is it? What's this? What's this? This one?
Man, fucking.
Too.
Pow.
I know it. Yo, one thing about it, man, 2 things for certain, 3 things for sure. We enjoy having y'all tonight, man. We always enjoy having y'all. We like when we get into it. We like when we get a little nasty with it. And with that being said, we gonna get a little nasty for the rest of the night, y'all. Make some noise.
Oh, we getting a little nasty. Okay. Go ahead.
Alright, well.
But you know what I find weird? I find it weird, like, men be wanting women to have no body count. But no, y'all really want women that know what they doing. Like, be real.
Okay.
All right,
Y'all want women to know what they doing. Okay?
That's when we can address right here. Be go ahead, you want. Go ahead.
No, it's not. It's pleasurable when y'all know what y'all doing. But, I mean, that shit ain't really like a. That shit ain't a challenge though. It's not like like the pie. Like once you got that pie, like y'all born with God blessed y'all with that pie. You feel me? So like it don't really matter.
You sound like the pussy.
It don't matter. It don't. All that shit is extra, like type shit. Like it don't matter. And sometimes you can show your experience too much, and it's like you don't want to show your experience too much because it might be a turn. Like this girl, like over the top. You feel me? Like Fuck she been dealing with, you feel me?
I
Just start telling you extra
I
shit
never
like,
heard
yo,
of that.
put your foot on the back
I
of my
never
neck. Like,
heard of
oh, they was cheating. They was doing this girl dirty with whatever. You know what I mean? So, like, sometimes, I mean, obviously, we all know, like you saying they want people experience, but we know, like to have a virgin girl, like you had to start over and you can save your virginity for one person, you'll do it. Let's be real.
No, I would not want
You'll
to
get that
save my
pussy up to that
virginity.
first, that same nigga you gave it up to the first
that
time.
hurts.
You'll
That
go through the
hurts.
same cycle.
I mean, I probably would.
You'll get that pussy up to the same niggas you gave that pussy up to.
You said
If you had the chance to be a virgin and get it, save it for one dude, or you can get that pussy up to the niggas you been giving that you gave that pussy up to. Which one would you rather do? If you had to start over, like a young fresh, 15, 14, 15.
I'll wait.
What about you? You giving that pussy up?
I would wait probably for a special person, but I don't want that back. That hurted me.
Yeah, nah, I know, not the pain. I'm talking about the just the experience
yeah.
having somebody lay on you,
I would wait for a
giving
special
them
person.
energies. Like y'all said, y'all brought up
Right.
that. You feel me?
Yes, I would wait.
I would definitely wait it for
Because it could have been people that I dealt with that wasn't meant to experience my energy.
Yeah.
I would wait.
Yeah, so so I mean, like men want that too. Like men want that. That'll make you more of what you would consider a prize. It's like, how could you be a prize if you wasn't a prize to man other people? You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Like if it's somebody else, but everybody know like virginity is a major thing, and for like, you know what I mean, for across cultures. Across the world,
I feel like that's weird. Like,
history.
You want somebody's virginity and you grown, like that's weird.
Like a woman that you know that haven't been sleeping around.
Want that? Like you.
I just feel like I know that
you should
probably
be younger wanting a virgin.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you something.
What?
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Young men has less to offer the world. Young women has more to offer the world. Like
I believe it.
So like as a man get older, he becomes himself. He gotta go after his purpose. Like you said, you raised your son to tell him go after his purpose. As a woman, you're born with your beauty, your womb, know what I mean? Less trauma until you start experiencing a bunch of different men who don't be shit. Men that abuse you. Men are dangerous in this world. You feel me? You're not guiding right, you'll experience a lot of different men, a lot of different trauma. You feel me? So it's like the younger, the less experience a woman has, the more valuable she is, if that makes sense. Opposed to like a man who has to, you 18, you just got your mama house, you giving up that, all the virgins giving you the pussy. It's like, damn, how you getting all the, like, know what I mean, the pussy, and you really got nothing to offer the world. You ain't got no job, you living with your mom, and you getting all the pussy. You get the science of like somebody being younger, a younger guy should be getting all the reward. Now, a younger guy should be striving for his purpose. And then, because at the end of the day, all he can do is corrupt that young lady's world. He can get her pregnant,
So
can't
you
be
think
able to
older
provide.
man should be wanting it?
I think the idea of people trying to marry their age is like a failing tactic time after time after time after time.
So what you think should be the marriage?
I think like an older guy should like be able to like marry somebody young. I know it look crazy in aesthetics, but I think like a woman should be in her 20s, maybe marry somebody in her the guy in his 30s. Know what I mean? I think that should be alright.
They'll be equal. Because, you know, women mature faster than men. So that's
exactly. And then a woman would be just like more fit to, but then that's more
but
likely
I
if you
feel
gonna
like
get.
age ain't nothing but a number. Like,
If you
be thinking motherfuckers is old and they got their shit together and they don't be even having their shit together.
If you want to get a man to lead and carry you there, like how you said, and be a family and all that, it's gonna have to take a man who's a little older, a little experienced. A lot of times y'all fail in life because y'all was dealing with niggas who ain't even going their purpose yet. They just hot. They hot. They ready to fuck everything. Instead of trying to be purpose driven, they was more worried about bagging bitches and fucking bitches.
Everybody, when you younger, that's when you younger, you're not even thinking about it that way. You feel me? So that's why what wisdom come with age. When you young, like you said, you just young trying to have a good time. You trying to get to whatever you trying to get to. You trying to do whatever you trying to do.
But when you get older, that's when I said that's why I said what I said now. Like I'm like happy and elated that I've found discernment to understand what's for me and not for me. That comes with wisdom. When you younger, you may have accepted some shit you're not gonna accept.
It's where you wasting your where you growing your wisdom at though. That matters. Like if you out in the wilderness like a man out in the jungle and shit like that, it's gonna traumatize y'all different from if you women should be sheltered and protected. The women and children. So like if you spent your 20s being married to a man on his purpose and shit like that, you feel me? When you build up your wisdom, it's gonna be totally different. It's not gonna be the traumatized wisdom. It's gonna be the, I know I gotta keep my kids here. My kids gotta go to school. I gotta make sure my man is good. I know I gotta help with this or clean this or I got these bills to take care of. These priorities. Your wisdom gonna grow more in the family knit, opposed to like out in the wilderness to where it's like men ain't shit. You don't know men ain't shit. You know you got your husband. You know you got your kids. You know you worrying about that. You feel me? You're not worrying about niggas ain't shit. Like that language it's not in your dictionary. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's the difference. So I would advise women to get married younger. I mean, get married
Men
younger.
do.
Don't be trying to women younger.
We always don't agree right now.
Like if you can say yourself for a good man.
I thank God. Like I was gonna get married. I dodged that bullet. I be thanking God every day. Like I'm so like
marriage being y'all favor.
No. Yeah, I do. And I am gonna get married, but when I'm ready to, that's my thing. I always wanted to be ready because it was a long time I ain't never want to get married. So now I do because I understand, the concept and it's just better when the masculine and feminine come together.
You want to get married, Marquita?
Yeah, I want to get married. I feel like that's really the I'm not saying that's my only goal, that's my only strive, but like I think I was telling you this before in another conversation, like my parents was married until my mom passed away, so that's really what I know. Yeah. So I definitely want to get married.
Would you propose to a man?
Hell no. The fuck? No. That's a strong fucking no.
That's crazy.
Strong no.
Wrap it up, move.
That's a strong fucking no, bitch. Yeah, I'm good.
Word up.
Move want to talk nasty, right?
You know I'm liking that. You know I'm liking that because we need this space for our viewers and sooner than they can learn.
What? What?
We done that. Don't worry about not getting judged.
Oh yeah. Well, that's true.
World Takes Podcast Late Night Show Episode 1. We got Marquita Taylor in the building. Got the High Priestess in the building. Make some noise, y'all. B, what's good?
It's a pleasure to have you ladies here tonight.
I had fun.
Listen,
we gonna come back so she can do live readings. I'm
I'm
bringing the
next
stage
time
and shit.
I don't come to Jersey like that. That's
oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, we gonna come back.
I don't know. Look, but I told y'all we could be on a video. Like, I don't gotta be in the
I'll come, look, I'm gonna come stage the place out and shit. Let's get the energy, clear the energy in the building.
Yeah.
Like, we probably catch you on here and then
and
do something with the
or call it
audio.
on live. Like y'all could be like live, like add it in on the live or whatever like that.
Yeah, y'all let me
Yeah, I come set the energy in the mood. We gotta clear it. Chime. I'll bring my singing bowls.
Oh, when Harris before she get a reading?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be major right there.
I'll bring my singing bowls and play them on live to clear the energy and stuff in the room, stage to play some good vibes on.
So you you both into the same type of stuff.
And I don't know, but
I bring my crystal singing bowls out for y'all. Bring them out.
It make noise.
Boom.
Yeah. It's the singing bowls. It's like certain frequencies that
they emit.
Yeah.
So the ones that I have is for each chakra.
If you had a dude that was in all that, would that be attractive to you?
Yes.
I want a dude like that, but I never attract them type of dudes. It's always a regular dude that be looking at me like, girl, what you talking about? And I'm like,
nah, but I like that. I like that my peoples is like into that. Like I could kind of talk to him and we be talking about angel numbers and shit like that. And
Your peoples.
yeah, my people, like, you know, the guy that I'm dating, like, you know what I'm saying? We be talking about angel numbers and things like that, and just like, you know what I mean, the vibe, good energy, manifestation, and things like that. Like, I like that. I like somebody that could whatever, you know what I'm saying, that can understand where I'm coming from and stuff like that. That's good. It's good. It's all good. It's all love.
Alright, I call cap on that, but that's fine.
Nah, you saying that?
Why
You don't want that? You
I don't
saying,
think y'all want no man like that.
I do. I want a person
Why
that
not?
understand me.
Like
Why
that,
not?
y'all might want a friend like
she
that.
got,
or
she
something
said
like
her dude like that.
Ain't no, we be talking about angel numbers and stuff.
That's not cat.
I think
be
that's
wanting
that shit like that. First of all, a lot of times that come from
What? What? So you not into none of
experience.
that?
Let's say experience. Remember, I was like, a man get they sharpen their tool. Like they like with experience and shit like that, like you sharpening your tool and stuff like that. Because obviously a man ain't just sitting around a bunch of men talking about the chakras.
He's
And
not.
yo,
But
your
he's
angel
talking about
numbers
it
coming
with me.
crazy right now. Your angel numbers
No man is not
jumping
sitting
out
around
to
talking
gym.
to another man like
Exactly.
that. But another woman, get it. If that's something that
That's
y'all
what I'm
gotta
saying. A
do,
lot of times that
yeah.
comes with experience. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I don't want to like throw old boy under the bus, but he probably like experience with dealing with women.
What?
She said what?
What is that?
I said niggas ain't sitting around talking about chakras and shit.
Nah, niggas is not sitting around and
You
talking
know what
about
I'm saying?
chakras with another nigga. Of course. Like, you know what I'm saying?
At
But
least
I
you
want
get what I'm
another
saying,
nigga that, I want
niggas
a person that's in tune with
Niggas
themselves.
ain't talking about chakras. I know a bunch of niggas too. I know a bunch of niggas. I done talked to a bunch of niggas.
Y'all need to be fucking talking about that shit.
We don't talk about chakras.
But y'all need to though.
We don't talk about chakras.
But I mean, it could be different levels. Like I done dealt with people that just.
We don't
like,
talk about love and hip hop.
I don't
What?
even watch that.
I'm just giving you an
I
example.
don't even watch TV.
Real Housewives. We don't talk about that.
Nah,
But guess
y'all-
what? You might know about that, like if you got experience. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. But maybe you should educate that, and that'll help you understand just people more, yourself more, people more, just how you deal with different people, how you can deal with, like you saying, if a chakra is open or closed, you can understand why a person is acting the way they're acting or doing the things that they're doing, and how a person maybe reacts to you.
That's facts. That's facts.
So
But
you
that
probably
comes
should
with
research
experience.
that more. It is, so I'm telling you. Do
But
that.
that's yeah.
I'll tell you do that. So you can understand it, understand the type of person you're dealing with, understand their energy, understand like where they coming from, and maybe understand like you might think that damn, this bitch crazy. We can't talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? She can't. You know what I'm saying? She want to argue all the time. It could be because she got a block throat chakra and she don't know how to express herself.
And you can help her with that type of thing. Like I'll be like, oh,
Her symbols.
if she don't, if she not into that, if she not into that, you can like more like.
If
turn
a
the girl
person's not
that.
into it, a person gotta be wanting, like, you know what I mean? They gotta want to do better. You feel me?
Like who turned you into? Who introduced you?
Introduce me to my chakras.
Yeah,
I just
what
wanted
nigga-
to. I wanted to
What
be.
nigga put you on?
Ain't nobody put me on. I put myself on. I was spiritually wanting to get myself aligned, so
What
I
nigga-
can make
what-
better
What
decisions.
nigga
and make
put you
better
on? What
things.
nigga came and said, yo, your chakras
Nobody.
ain't aligned. Come
It's just something that you just be
read this
like. It
food.
call you.
Come eat this food.
The lifestyle call, like when you chosen, you chosen. So you gonna be.
But like men generally not chosen. Like you want.
Nah, it's men that's chosen.
Like you currently got a man that's chosen.
No, it don't have nothing to do with it. No, but he understands and we could talk about these things. You know what I'm saying? Me and him could talk about these things and it's not like, bitch, what you talking about?
Yeah.
You feel me? It's not like no, huh? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Me and him could talk about these things because that's that when you can start to get into your spiritual alignment and things, so that means that that's things that he wanted to work on and better himself with. And I can respect that.
This spiritual alignment, all this shit work out with polygamous relationships. Because I
No,
remember
I'm not
Nature
into
Boy.
that.
I'm
I'm not into that.
Nah, I ain't sharing. I'm like that. I'm like that kid in the sandbox. I ain't sharing nothing, bitch. I ain't sharing my toys. I ain't sharing nothing.
Yeah, no, I ain't into that at all.
No.
You and Paul did it.
Polygamy? Nah.
And the numbers and shit.
I'm not with the
What
polygamy.
numbers?
Threesomes and stuff like that.
The spirit numbers or whatever.
No.
The angel numbers. What about the angel numbers?
If they line up.
They're lying up. What that got to do with
They don't.
polygamy? What does that have to do with polygamy, though?
Nah,
Right.
because like it was some dude on Instagram named Nature Boy. And he used to have girls on there and they was all into shit like that. You know what I mean?
Don't people be wanting somebody to like lead them, and they be just some people like they be looking for leaders.
Man, you can like what you like. I'm just telling you what ain't gonna work for me.
I'm not sharing my man.
I ain't doing nothing polygamous. I ain't doing nothing. I don't want no threesomes. I don't want none of that.
Yeah,
I
I
don't want to
ain't
share
sure.
nothing. And I will hope my man won't want to share me with nobody else.
Okay.
Period.
Alright.
Period, poo. Okay? But period.
Alright, I got a closing question for you.
What's your closing question?
In a relationship, right? Do the man choose the woman or the woman choose the man for a relationship?
It go both ways.
I feel like the
Go
man.
both ways.
I feel like the man chooses the woman.
Yeah, the man that chooses a woman, and if she willing to like be with him, then you know she choose him. But yeah, I believe that men do the choosing first.
Mm-hmm.
But the woman gotta choose you also.
But I think if you're a smart man that you want to,
For
you're
what,
going to
a
observe.
relationship?
Anything. Like, if you choose her, she gotta also choose you. That's just how it go.
Cause you could like somebody and they be like, oh, you know what I mean? But
So if you had to choose one, just to be clear, who choose for the relationship, the men or the women?
the man,
The men or the women.
Mhm.
Alright.
the man.
Alright. So if that's the case, then when I ask y'all, like, women are single and why, how y'all had, like, reasons with men instead of,
Cause
Yeah,
like,
just because
instead
they want
of,
to be with you don't necessarily mean you gotta want to be with him.
Right.
but y'all, like,
Anybody that you people probably slide in your DM try to come and talk to you all the time. Everything ain't for everybody. Feel me?
let's talk logically though.
Let's talk it.
Alright, so if women are single and they choosing to be single and they got their reasons, like, but they not choosing, they not in charge of the relationship, they not the gatekeepers of relationships, the men are.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be the men the reason why the woman's single, as in like the men not choosing.
No, because I'm single because I choose to be.
Y'all, we just
Because
put it all together,
men
we
be
just
trying to approach me and
I feel like a man can choose a woman and approach a woman like, you know, he might like whatever about a woman, but just because a man approaches you and advances at you don't mean you gotta fucking take it. He might not be the nigga you want to motherfucking be with.
yeah.
Whatever, but I do feel like a lot of times men, they are the ones and they are the ones that initiate it. Now, whether I want to fucking lay down or go out with you or whatever like that, that really is on me. But do I think that the man is the one that initiates it and brings it to the forefront? Yes, I do.
And then it'd be
Yeah,
the girl
and
be
then
like,
it's
nah,
up to the woman to decide,
Yeah,
like,
decide.
she want to
Yeah.
be in that. And then most of the times, I have to be deciding that I don't want to be in that. I want to be single right now. I mean, unless it's
Why you
somebody,
looking
unless it's somebody that I mean, I'm
you just want to
interested
date
in.
and like so you'll rather just like date and have sex and stuff like that.
No, I don't always have sex.
I'm talking about, obviously ain't nobody gonna wife you if you're not fucking them. It's not gonna work like that. Ain't gonna no relationship gonna work like that.
Yeah, sometimes. For whoever.
But
Everybody's not
we
like
just talking
that.
logic, like just
Logic, that's just logic. I mean, not everything is for everybody. So don't say that a woman ain't never get wife because a nigga ain't fuck her. That's not true. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that's for everybody.
Everything happen, everything possible, shit
Okay.
for sure. Know what I mean? Muggsy Bogues made it to the NBA and shit, like, know what I mean? So obviously it's possible that a man can marry a girl who they never slept with, but obviously you're gonna have to sleep with them, like on probability, right?
Yeah.
So like if you single, it's like How's that shit? How you get the choice, bro? How you get the choice?
You said how I get the choice?
Women don't even be having. Let me tell you, women. I know a lot of women that be like they ain't have sex for mad long. I don't suggest women do that because women is supposed to be orgasmic. I don't suggest women do that, but women, I know a lot of women that be like, I ain't have sex in this long, cause they just don't. I don't know.
They got them roses.
They don't know before the roses came along.
They got them
people
roses.
just wasn't having sex. Women, especially like over 30, they don't be just trying to have sex with anybody.
I mean,
they be trying to
shit,
have
women get more sex.
I'd rather a chick go ahead and get them roses, whatever, they give their energy and whatever out to a nigga that don't deserve it, that's not worthy of it. Just cause you horny, just cause you whatever. Get your fucking rose out. Charge
that's why women get them roses too, though.
I don't like y'all rights to the women. I don't like y'all rights.
Why you mad?
Do that. Get your roses, sis.
Y'all glad I
Get
got
your
your
roses, sis. I'm telling you right now, save it for the right nigga. That's
but
what
then
I'm
when you
showing
got a
you.
daughter, you gonna be running looking for women like this. Like, yeah, sit on that. Don't be giving that up like that. You don't want nobody running through your daughter.
That's
hell no.
Exactly.
Hell no. I just told y'all my advice. I just told you what I said. Y'all heard what I said.
Listen, I'm already telling my daughter.
My advice different from y'all's. Yeah, no.
But nah.
I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't want nobody running through y'all.
I'm
Y'all
saying,
my sisters on the podcast.
Yeah.
Don't nobody run.
Y'all stop running through my sisters, y'all. Ain't nobody else running through my sisters. Word up. Be moolah dicks on your ass, nigga. Hey yo, if you sleep with one of these two, put the ring on her finger, yo. Don't play with them. Don't play with them.
They know this ain't nothing to be playing with.
Nah, I mean, you toss that shit around in the sack, you flip that shit, put her in the pretzel, Fort Nelson. Don't do that to my sister unless she put a ring on it, yo. Fuck that. That's trauma.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm on your ass. Call me, sis. Call me. We coming down here. We coming down there. We catching the first Frontier flight.
Moolah slumped over here, y'all.
Charlie got the airport from Frontier.
Listen, he done got the daily
Frontier?
on.
Man, we catching the first Frontier flight.
Charlotte.
Down to Charlotte.
Love it.
Next nigga.
I don't listen. I'm stingy with my loving. Like, I don't sleep around. I never been that type. So.
Yeah, because you know it's value in that.
Exactly.
Then full circle. You feel me? Like you don't want a long.
I think I realized the power of a woman young. I just realized it young.
A lot of women can waste their youth. I mean, I'm not trying to trying to offend nobody or nothing like that, but like, I just think in like hindsight, like even a lot of men can waste their youth chasing women. That's where we fuck up. Like I can say for myself, like we'd be young chasing women instead of our purpose. Yeah. That's one of the realest shit you said, like raising your son to chase his purpose. Like the women gonna fall in line off of your success and your accomplishments and stuff like that. And you actually get the better pick of litter than the niggas who out here fucking these girls who just like, you know what I mean, who ain't got the right guidance, who just giving it up, you know what I mean? So yeah.
I could dig it.
Good stuff.
That's good stuff. Y'all had a good time, man. My boy tapped out. Bring us home. Bring us home, Mo. Yeah.
Yeah, I always.
Hey, Mo, bring us home.
It's always good. Moolah out here.
Two taps on the kneecap. Yeah. That's the way for my very time. Bang, bang.
Moolah. Yeah, Moolah is out. Yo, go ahead. You want to bring us home. You want me
He there. No, don't touch his machine, man.
You're a little yanking. Yank my boy shit. Yank my boy real quick.
Take us home, Mo.
Beep, take us home, beep.
Yeah. It's the after dark podcast. It's the first episode.
I hope y'all enjoyed it.
We got Alicia and Marquita in here. I want y'all to drop y'all socials one more time.
Alright, my beauty social is the Beat Lash Co. My clothing social is Gun and Grace. Hit me up if you know what I mean. Facebook, Marquita Taylor, you know what I mean. Come through, show some love. You know what I mean.
Number 4 Crones, y'all follow me on Instagram. Number 4 Crones, I'm gonna be going live. Y'all want to check and see if I'm official with my cards. Follow me. Also, watch my channel on YouTube. I give general messages, so subscribe to the channel too, and I go live. The Crones Way, CRONEZ. So number 4 Crones, CRONEZ, and the Crones Way.
Trolls welcome though. Let them know trolls welcome.
Trolls. Oh, I troll the trolls. Don't get on my YouTube channel trying to troll me. I troll the trolls.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Get a cuss out real quick, real slick.
CRONEZ.
Know what I mean?
It's with the owl, cause with the wisdom,
Yeah.
men is welcome. I got so many men that be like calling me sis now, cause they be just like they love the advice that I give, and a lot of them got daughters, so they be loving the advice.
I'm not following you. I'm into this shit.
You be telling motherfuckers to get out that abort mission, huh?
I see that.
Yeah,
The magician
it's like
candle out there.
yeah, I got candles, I got crystals that I said. Y'all want to get your aura right, get them people around you that ain't supposed to be around you. Shop with me, Crohn's.
You get your cards. I'm gonna call you. I
I
got Doggy-O. This nigga be,
Okay.
he be shedding. He be bringing all this
that.
dust in the house. He eroded the front lawn. He be shitting big shits, and he be letting neighbors pet on him. I want you to let me know if I should get rid of that nigga, yo. Fuck that, yo. Yeah, let me know. All right.
What he be doing?
He be doing too much. I be having to dust out here. Cause
You see why? Oh, I can't talk. You see why we came to the back, right?
If you
What?
you ain't posted that since June 5th.
No, yes I did. I always post. No, that's my pinned one. That keep going. I pinned it because it keep getting likes. It got like 1,000.
All right, yo, we gonna talk about that off air, y'all. Off air. Sorry, people.
Okay.
Sorry,
I
people.
always post. I gotta post.
Hey, listen. It's the world take. Moolah, you wanna bring us home? Bring us home, Mo.
So go ahead. I'm gonna press the button. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Press that shit.